everybody, to episode
Subscribe
6.
to Duck Bricks.
No! Subscribe to Bricks by Mine, because episode 6 of the Brick Pit podcast. Oh, wait, we're on the wrong sides. I just realized that. There we go. So yeah, in that situation, you should subscribe to Duck Bricks if I'm above the Duck Bricks banner.
What is up? Is everyone's dragon risen? Hashtag Z's in the chat.
Hashtag Z's in the chat, yes, absolutely.
My dusk is falling.
Alright, I had the stream open in another tab. That was, that was problematic. But we're here. We're here, on stream. Big news today. I have donation sounds working. So, things will pop up on screen.
Because you say this every time.
No, I swear, look, I can run, let me pull it up. I can run one of the ones from the previous streams now. I can go back and rerun it just to show people what it's like. I still don't think it's going to show for you for some reason, but the audience and me can see it, and that's all that matters. So I have a whole dashboard with all the recent events. And look, when someone subscribes, a little thing will pop up and say your username. Now, subscriptions will only be if your subscriptions are public, so if you have private subscriptions on YouTube, your name will not pop up. But if it's public, it should automatically. Donations will play a little clip with a sound effect.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, well, they just played, now you can go to the factory.
Oh, awesome.
The audience saw it. The audience saw it. So, that will happen automatically. But that is just my example. There is, like, 7 different clips that play for small donations. And if someone happens to want to do more than that, there is, like, special ones for, I think, 10, 25, and 50, which I don't expect to reach. That does not exist because I expect that to be a goal. It's just, there's something special if someone does choose to do that, it exists. But there's like 7 different ones that can play.
Everyone said that was Father would not want you to do this, brother.
Oh, okay, that's weird. It plays differently for me than it does to the audience. Bizarre.
If it's always Father would not want you to do this, brother. And nothing else.
It should be multiple, but that's interesting because it's random. So the randomizer must hit differently with what's displayed to me and what's displayed to the audience.
Well, I can't even.
That's progress. So the audience is seeing something now. That's progress. Bricks by Mind. So yeah, that's progress. That's weird, but that's progress. Also, we are live on Twitch as well. I don't know if anyone's watching there, but we're live on Twitch as well, and it also reacts to Twitch followers and Twitch subscriptions. So awesome. And we can, in our little thing, we can see both the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. So here, this is a Twitch scam that came into our chat, and we can see that on stream, but we can also see the YouTube viewers.
My dragon's different. Netflix would like to note that he was ready to start the stream 30 minutes ago. Planned, but
Duckbricks texted me like an hour ago and said, "Hey, can we push the stream back to 5:30?" So in my head, I'm not just sitting around waiting for him. Okay, look, Nuclear 451 just followed on Twitch. Thank you, goat.
I said maybe. I said I might need to push it. I'll let you know.
But I didn't plan my day around waiting around for you. So
that's fair.
So I was getting out of the shower when you texted me, and I was like, man, I cannot be ready right now.
This is what happens when you watch the Bricks by Mine channel. He does not show up on time to things that he advertises he will be on time.
No. If you hadn't texted me, we would have started at 5. Or 5:03, because to be fair, I was 3 minutes late to this as well. I will acknowledge that. But we're here. We're here now. That's all that matters. We're here. And we got Lego to talk about.
Dude, my cutes are linging.
My cutes are linging. Did you see what I titled this episode?
No.
I was really proud of it.
Somehow Monkey Kid returned plus awesome new Lego shoe we all love. That is an awesome. That is an
awesome new Lego shoe we all love.
I love how last week for me, like, we had all the crazy leaks and like that huge list of new sets for next year, and then this week we have the shoe.
We have awesome new Lego shoe we all love.
Pilot and the awesome shoe.
I mean, the Monkey Kid thing is an actual discussion to be had, but yeah, yes. No, it's a little bit of a slower news week this week compared to last, because yeah, if you missed last week's episode, we had like huge mega leak of a bunch of sets, and also people are saying half of it was wrong, so we might have just lied to you guys. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Well,
we'll
half
see.
of the second 4chan screenshot was wrong, apparently.
Yeah, that's what people have said, but I don't know anything. So this is listen, Lego Ambassador Network, if you're watching, this is why I think it's okay for us to talk about text rumors, because clearly we don't know anything. We just talked about something that was fake for a half hour, apparently. So I prefer if we could talk more in depth, but I'm following the rules. It is set names, set numbers, prices, piece counts. That's it. So
Boy,
that's all I can talk about.
Iron Falcon. You want me to go through in detail of what minifigures we think might be in the Iron Falcon?
Nope, because I know nothing about that. I'm gonna pull you off stream if you start doing that. Look, I could get duck bricks at any moment.
No, I am bricks by mind now. Unsubscribe.
Yeah, no, unsubscribe from duck bricks. Wait, why am I frozen?
Oh, I think mine's dusk has fallen. He's become the ice monster.
What happened? I'm here now. Dude, Tom Holland, the real one, just subscribed.
That is so awesome. I love Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man. I'm sure now that it is distracting for me to have the subscriptions right there. It's cool if people show up on screen, but there's only audio cues for anything that costs money because I couldn't have an audio cue for every subscriber. I think that would get very loud.
Live action Lloyd subscribed.
Nice. So where do we want to start? Do we want to start by talking about the Monkey Kid thing? Because that's
Yeah, I think that's probably the most relevant thing for our audiences. So for those who don't know, Lego posted new show, Monkey Kid, coming out. Like, it was a whole announcement and everything on their YouTube channel that it's a new show, but it's just Monkey Kid episodes that came out 6 years ago. And the really funny thing is that they said that the trailer for it had all the scenes from the pilot, which you need to watch before you start the show, and they forgot to upload the pilot. I don't know if they forgot.
Someone emailed support, and I do find it very funny when people email support, because support has no idea what they're talking about. No idea. So support saying something doesn't mean anything, but the support did say yeah, we checked, and this is what we intended to upload. Okay. It might be some weird rights thing, because think about it, Day of the Departed's not on Netflix. I wouldn't be shocked if there's just some weird licensing thing around the initial pilot special, but I guess even the Ninjago pilots aren't on streaming. They're on YouTube now, but that took forever.
Yep.
So yeah, that's weird that they didn't do it. But yeah, it's strange that this is happening now, because if you guys have not been paying attention, Monkey Kid has not had a set in almost 2 years. It was January 25 was our last set, and it was a nothing wave. It was 2 sets, and one was basically just a recolor of another set. And it kind of went out with a whimper, and we haven't seen anything since. And
it also
for those
on a cliffhanger.
Yes. But it also ended with the new animation studio that was very bad at animating it. So
yes.
But yeah, I have seen there's been a lot of cope, I think, in the Monkey Kid fandom about it's not over till it's over, guys. They never said it was canceled, but Lego never announces a theme was canceled. Actually, they avoid it, because when they did that for Ninjago, the fans campaigned so hard that they brought it back, and now it's been around for 15 years.
They announced that Bionicle Generation 2 was canceled when they were done.
Yeah, well, they announce something's canceled if it's doing really bad. If it's canceled prematurely, they announce it.
Because that ended a year early.
Yeah, I mean, same as video. Video is still the the video story. What do you think? Video ended 2 months into it releasing. It was canceled.
Bricks my mind. Sabrina Carpenter is in the chat right now. Sabrina Carpenter, real, no fake.
I did see Sabrina Carpenter subscribed. Here, I'll replay the subscription notification. Awesome. So Lego doesn't usually announce when themes end, but a theme not having a set for a year and a half, that means it's over. That is a dead theme. If Monkey Kid ever comes back in some form, that's a new theme at that point. It's a revival. It's not a continuation.
So we were discussing how much we think the show because we know what happened with the show, right? It was animated by the studio that was contracted by Avatar Studios to make the Avatar movie and their new show, and a lot of people figured that they just got really busy with Nickelodeon and doing Avatar stuff that they could not handle doing Monkey Kid, which is why they couldn't produce more show. Do you think that the studio having to pull out of animating Monkey Kid, Lego having to do a last-minute thing for season 5, and then realizing that it didn't look good, so they shouldn't continue, do you think that had any bearing on the themes longevity because the Monkey Kid budget is now being spent on more Lunar New Year sets.
Right. So I think it would, because Monkey Kid, for those who can't tell, is a theme built for China. Like, there's a reason why it's not sold outside of China, outside of Lego.com. It is made for China. Any sales it gets outside of that, I think Lego just treats as a bonus. Like, it is built for the Chinese market. And I don't know how much the show actually influences sales over there. Because I think here, it's pretty major. I think most people buy Monkey Kid sets were fans of the show, because we're less familiar with the West is less familiar with Journey to the West, I think. But given that it's based off this like much older like classic story, I would assume the sets do pretty well even without the show out there. And that's the other thing is I was surprised they didn't just replace it with generic Journey to the West theme, because like half Monkey Kid sets were that. Like the Flower Fruit Mountain is barely Monkey Kid. It's mostly like, just Journey to the West.
It was maybe it was Legends or something. Like they had a name for those sets as well. Like that was like a specific banner Monkey Kid theme where it was just Journey to West sets that like didn't have much to do with the show.
So if it was performing well, then I don't see why they would have canceled it based on, because Ninjago, the show does help drive sales, but I heard a figure, I forget I think it was one of the writers on Twitter, I don't know if it was Doc or someone else, but said the show only drives like 40% of sales, which is significant, but like 60%. Yeah, but 60% of Ninjago buyers don't care about the media, and I think that's something. Oh, we just got. Oh, thank you for the donation. Movie Magic C1C. I just got a father would not want you to do this, brother. I don't know what the audience saw.
Audience, let us know what you saw.
Do you think that when Dragon's Rising finishes, one of the new ninja will be departed, or that new ninja will stay around for the next show? I don't know. I was kind of team they're going away because I don't have faith that Lego will do the right thing. But then Doc Wyatt just did a Q&A, and he said he thinks there's more stories to tell with them, and I don't know if that's hope from his side.
Inside information, though. I think he's more saying that in terms of like, oh, like these are important characters. I'm sure you'll see them again. Like,
yeah, but I assume he's got to know something of what's going on next, even if he's not on the writing team. We're currently, whatever is after Dragon's Rising is probably being developed right now, because it's usually 2.5 years that it takes to develop it. It's probably a bit shorter these days, but like the info we had years ago, like back in 2012, was that themes took 2.5 years to produce. So the thing after Dragon's Fury is definitely being made right now, and I would be shocked if the current team doesn't have knowledge of what that is. But I hope not. I hope they don't get rid of them. Anyway, Monkey Kid.
Yeah, sorry, Monkey Kid. So the thing about Monkey Kid that like is interesting to me is that I feel like, if you notice, like the sets are still available on Lego.com, which is really weird for a like canceled Lego theme. Like, I don't know, Bionicle G2 was canceled. Those sets were off shelves immediately. When Video was canceled, they were like, you could not buy them on Lego.com after that. Like Monkey Kid, the sets are still around, which genuinely does, like, maybe this was copium, but like this whole time I was like, I honestly felt like it had something to do with the animation studio getting really busy, but Lego still feeling like the sets were selling well and wanting to do something like it. So maybe them putting the show on YouTube could imply that they are looking into some sort of revival. Now, that being said, I think it is like, we don't have any Monkey Kid sets rumored for next January, at least. I doubt that they would also be coming in the summer, but I guess we never really know.
Yeah, cool, because summer next year would be 2.5 years from the last wave. Like, that's the whole life cycle of a theme at that point, that it has been gone. And that's why, and the other factor, which we talked about this a little bit last week, but we have Dragon Ball sets rumored for next year. And Dragon Ball is also based on Journey to the West. It's a lot less than Monkey Kid. Like, Monkey Kid's a bit more direct, like, but it is the same story. So that's the other factor of the other possible answer as to why they got rid of Monkey Kid is because if Dragon Ball's coming out next year, probably 2025 is when they signed the licensing deal for it, like early to mid 2025. So maybe they discontinued Monkey Kid knowing Dragon Ball was coming. But people are, it is the same origins, but they are very different executions. But maybe it is Lego just going, we don't want two Journey to the West themes on shelves at the same time. But then simultaneously, why cancel it a year and a half in advance if that's the case?
Yeah, I honestly don't. I think that maybe that was just coincidence, but it is like, I don't know. It's a weird, like, frustrating situation because it's like I think posting the episodes on YouTube is a weird thing for them to do now for like a theme that we think is dead, right? Like we don't see them going and posting like the Bionicle G2 Netflix episodes on YouTube. Like they're not doing that. So posting like new series now almost implies
right, calling it new series is so like not that Lego YouTube titles have ever meant anything, but calling it new series is really weird.
Yeah. Unless that's the implication that they are trying to like actually try to launch it in the US, but then what do you even? I don't know. It's such that's what they called Lego Dreams when it launched. They were like new series on YouTube. But like they're not bringing back the old sets, obviously. So I don't know what it's so bizarre. I think it's very, very weird to do it. I'm happy that it's able to be like watched by a wider audience. I think it does because like the pilot isn't
those
on there.
Episodes were so hard to track down back in the day. Like they were like you think Ninjago's bad with its leaked episodes and it's like releasing in multiple countries. Like Monkey Kid was a nightmare.
It was like people screen recording it in Asia and putting them on a Google Drive. Like that's how I watched.
Well, because the other thing was well, even though it was written in English, the English release was not the main release. So it was like, it aired in China first most of the time. And like every season, we didn't know if the English release would even come out because that wasn't a guarantee because we weren't the market for it. Like it got put on Amazon for a moment. I know like the English version, like 2 years later, it was on Amazon, and then I don't think it's there anymore.
Taken off, I think, and then it was. I remember something like. There was some like kid-oriented streaming service. I don't remember the name of it, but that was how you could watch like one of the seasons. But you had to like subscribe to it, so I was subscribed to it for a little bit. It was all very annoying.
Fun fact: Monkey Kid coming to Amazon was the one time I ever leaked anything while I was in LAN. Well, I am still in LAN, but like my one time in LAN that I leaked something was, that was so I saw one of the producers like tweet out like. Producer the Monkey tweet out like something big coming tomorrow, and then Lan posted the press release for Monkey Kid coming to Amazon. So I was like, oh, okay, that's clearly what the producer's talking about. So I made a video, I checked the time, I scheduled it for the next day. But I guess the producer had the date wrong because the press release was like for 2 days later. So it goes live, and it I'm like, why is no one else posting about it? And I double check, and my heart sinks. Like I'm having a terrible time. The same day, by the way, I slashed my leg open with a blender blade. So it was.
The good thing is Lego doesn't care about Monkey Kid, so I don't think they even noticed.
Well, no, I see. This was what I was still new to, and this was like 2021. I was still new to it, so I was like scared and like terrified. So I immediately deleted the video, went to the LAN forums, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I linked to the producer's tweet. I was like, I saw this and I thought it was meant to be today. And they respond and they're like, it's no big deal. I understand the how you got confused. Let's just be excited that Monkey Kid's coming to Amazon. And I was like,
they did not. They did not.
Yeah, so at least it was that and not like a Star Wars thing. But that was my one embargo break I've ever done. Thank you, Lan, for being forgiving on that one. I love you guys. But yeah, I also sliced my leg open with a blender blade that day because I was trying to make pizza dough when I was removing the blade, and I dropped it, and it ricocheted like a Ninjago spinner, hit me in the leg, and I had to go to the emergency room and get like 12 stitches. So
oh my God.
It was a fun day, yeah.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, yeah.
This is why like we can't make spinners anymore.
No, exactly. Because we're gonna put blades on them, but
yeah.
So luckily that distracted me from the panic I was having about because of course Lego's also in Denmark, so by the time I realized like they were all asleep for the day, so I was like, oh god, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be kicked out tomorrow morning. But then I cut my leg open, so I had bigger concerns. Awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Do I think it's coming back? No, like I've been saying no for when we didn't get a summer wave last year, I said it was over. And then January this year, like confirmed.
is way higher than it ever was before. I'll say that.
I don't know. And the other thing people point to is they always say like, oh, they just opened up a Legoland park in China, so clearly the theme can't be dead. And it's like, have you ever heard of the Chima Park that opened in like 2015?
The really funny thing to me is that like Legoland is always a couple of years behind Lego itself. Because like Lego doesn't give them early information about things. Maybe they do now that they own Merlin, but back in the day they didn't. So every time, like, it takes Legoland like about 2 to 3 years to make a park. But usually Lego themes, unless they're Ninjago, only last 2 to 3 years. So it's really funny because like Lego will launch a new theme and it's the big thing, and they're like, oh my gosh, we have to make a land about this. And then it takes them 2 to 3 years to make it. And by the time it's open, it's either the final year of the theme or it's already discontinued.
Yeah. Well, even in Ninjago, they did Day of the Departed right before all the ninja were redesigned. So like it's still the old designs a year before those got outdated.
And now, even though new Ninjago lands are built at Legolands around the world, they still have to use the old designs because they don't want to invest the money into like updating all the renders. So there's or like models. So they still have to keep making the old designs again, which is really
it's so funny. And now at this point, the new designs have been around longer than the old ones, but even still, Legoland's just this ancient thing. It is weird walking around Legoland, and it's like at this point, nothing is on shelves that's in those parks anymore. Like. No. Each park's different, but like you have Pirate Land, and it's like nope, can't do anything with that. You have Castle Land, and the stores are just full of Harry Potter sets, and you have Lego Movie World, and I'm surprised we've not gotten like an anniversary Lego movie set. At any point.
I think that's a rights issue thing. Is Lego
it's
a film rights. That's film rights.
Right, but like Lego still has a relationship with WB for like other stuff. Like they make DC sets. Oh, they make some DC sets.
Another. That.
But like I don't know, a 10th anniversary Lego movie set in 2024 would have like I think gone crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that. I think they brought it back to theaters recently as well.
Yeah,
like this year. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would have been a really cool thing to get. Like
I can imagine kids today probably. General Cryptor just subscribed.
Oh, General Cryptor real bricks by mine. Fear him.
Yeah, it's a little sad that kids today will watch a Lego movie and then they can't get any of the characters on shelves. They can get Batman.
You can get Batman. Don't worry about that. You sure can get Batman in a wide variety of sets. You have many options to get Batman.
We need Golden Emmett. Now that's true. That is true.
That is true. We do need Golden Emmett, Golden Unikitty, Golden Wildstyle, Golden Metal Beard, Golden... Oh, we did get Golden Batman.
Yeah, we did get Golden Batman. We got Golden Shang-Chi. What a great minifigure.
That is a great minifigure.
But, yeah, I don't know. I truly do not know what in the world's going on with Monkey Kid. I agree it's weird the sets haven't retired, but, like, the theme is, like, at minimum, we will have gone 2 years without any sets. If it comes back in January, which it doesn't look like it is, that'll be 2 years. If it comes back next summer, that's 2.5. And then anything more than that, it's like, that's the difference between Bionicle G1 and G2 at that point, right?
Yeah, well, G1 to G2 was 2010 to 2015. So
okay, so
it was 5 years.
A little bit longer than that. But point is, a couple more years we're encroaching on that. Like,
well, the annoying the story ended on like a crate because you refused to watch season 5.
Yeah, it looks so bad. Like, it looked really, really bad. I saw clips and the animation looked horrible. And,
the animation horrible. The story is still really good. Like, I think the story is actually really good.
That's what I've heard. But my thing with Monkey Kid up until that point is a lot of the story I didn't love. Like, I thought the main overarching plots were always quite good, but it was a lot of episodic nonsense, which again I'm sure is fine for kids, but I just lost
I
interest.
think it was more episodic nonsense in like season 1 and 2. I think season 3
Yeah, what's the season where they're fighting the elephant, yellow tusk elephant?
Oh, 4. There was no like episodic nonsense in that. That was
it like I could swear there was just like nonsense going on for the first half of that season, and then the second, like wasn't it just Monkey Kid in the ink pit like doing like side quests?
But that was like the origin stories of all the characters. Like,
yeah,
was,
but it like
you would argue like season 1 of Rise like Ninjago is like just like nonsense then because it's all like about the like characters. I don't know. Like
I guess, but that's nonsense that I was a kid for, so I like it.
Of course, okay.
But my point is like Monkey Kid, the animation was a huge reason I watched that show. And then so getting rid of that, even if the story is great, makes me lose a lot of interest. And also knowing that we knew the theme was kind of dead at that point. Like the writing was on the wall. Don't you think that's weird that the original ZX hood still exists in the current LEGO catalog because of Cryptor and the Nindroid hood piece? Yes, it's so awesome that piece hasn't retired. It's so awesome. That is one of the oldest... Is that the oldest Ninjago minifigure piece still in production? Like, accessories and stuff, obviously not, but...
ZX armor.
ZX armor, okay. And, like, Wu's hat, I guess.
Yeah. Those are more, like...
It's the oldest hood in production, because ZX and Classic are both gone at this point.
Yep.
So awesome, dude.
General Cryptor.
General Cryptor. I saw someone out on Twitter. I guess no. Cryptor appeared in a trailer.
He did appear in a trailer.
Cryptor is now in a trailer, so I could talk about
in a French trailer on Oku, where they also show. They show, and it's okay to say this because the trailer has it. They show Zeatrix teamed up with the new ninja, which is a really weird thing to put in your trailer.
See, that is the one thing about all the episode leaks that have happened. I don't entirely hate them because the marketing for 2 Part 2 and now 4 Part 2 look really bad, and I'm kind of glad I got to experience this season without that.
Yes, I'm like, I think that if I watched the trailer and saw Akita sitting next to Morrow on like in a council room, I would have been like, "Why? What is this? Why are you showing me this?"
I guess it would have been hype, but it also would have been like, I think it was more hype to see it in the episode for the first time.
I agree, and I also think that would have like changed expectations around the season because like it was cool to see in the episode, but also like we weren't expecting there to be that many interactions there. Whereas like I feel like if we saw the trailer, we'd be like, "Oh my god, what conversation are Akita and Morrow gonna have?" And then we would be like, "Oh, he doesn't say anything."
2 Part 2 was similar and that one leaked so early that no one even knows what the marketing for that one was like. But they posted trailers of like the final fight where Sora has all the elemental powers. And it's just like, okay, that would have been a horrible... Like, I got to watch that season not knowing who was going to win. And I would not have experienced that if I had watched the trailer. So, that is the one benefit of it coming out early, is, like, we got to go into the season very blind. Because I think the initial teaser before the season leaked were actually pretty good, where, like, you saw enough to get excited, but not enough to know what's going on. But, yeah, what's coming out since, we know about Cryptor, we know about Akito, we know about Morrow. It's like... I guess there's the thing in the finale, which I won't say, is still hit. That wasn't in the trailer, right? But anyway, yeah, Crypto. What was I saying? I had a point about Crypto. Oh, wait, someone put it on Twitter today that it's very funny. Wildbrain has the model for Cryptor's armor because the white Nindroid uses it, and the white Nindroid appears.
Yeah, but it's not how he looks like in the product.
That's not how he looks in the product. That's really funny, though. Like, the one thing that makes Cryptor distinct that could have, like, explained Frack going, "Oh, I recognize him," they didn't do, because it doesn't match the product.
But I guess it's in universe. He's a recognizable guy. It's like, he's not like, just like, I think it's actually a little bit...
He's not like the other Nindroids. He's different.
Yeah, like, for you to just assume that there are no differentiating features saying they all look the same, that's not really cool if you breaks my mind. I don't.
They were mass produced. They were literally designed to look the same. Run, scream, fear me. That's going to be one of the donation sounds once the season releases.
100%.
But I was going to grab it today, but I was like, no, not everyone has watched it yet, so I'll hold back. But that will be one of the donation sounds.
Can we also make General Cryptor has always sought objects of great power?
Yes. I have some fun. I got some fun in there. You thought you only had one true potential? And I also have there's only ever been one Serpentine who's ever been so fond of Electro Cobra.
They should have brought back Electro Cobra. Unironically, Dragon's Rising Season 4 Part 2 should have brought back Electro
Wasn't there a moment where we thought they did? Yeah, didn't we think they were bringing it back at one point in our reaction? We shouldn't talk too much because people haven't seen it, but there was a moment in our reaction where we're like, it's Electro Cobra, and it was not Electro Cobra. They should use Rapton's armor. It's compatible with the Nindroid hood. That would have been cool. Is that even in production? And I don't think it's fully gone yet. They definitely could have brought that in if they wanted to.
Yeah, because that was 2023, so they still have it around.
It probably would have counted as a new color, but not a new mold.
No, because it was in black for Rapton.
Yeah, but that's out of production. Because like the mold's not destroyed, so they can make it.
Right, but it would have counted as a new color. They would not have.
Yes. Because, yeah, that's not in the market. That wasn't in the markets, right?
I don't know, man. I find it very hard to complain about Ninjago budget when we have the Lego Marvel superheroes team.
No, listen, we could have it much, much worse. I just think it's very funny that Cryptor is in the show and the product, like, clearly they had no budget for his minute. But we needed to bring the Nindroid hood back, so we're sentenced to 50 more years of Nindroids because that mold's going to be around. So they're going to be like, oh, we need to bring back a villain. You know what? Throw a Nindroid in the set. We have that mold.
Yeah, we have that mold, yeah.
I think it's crazy we didn't get a single Serpentine this year for the anniversary, or a single Skulkin. But we got
that's true.
Cryptor. And you can't even say we got Frack, because we didn't get Frack this year.
No. Yeah.
No Serpentine for the 15th anniversary, which is crazy. No Season 1 sets for the 15th anniversary, except for Cole's car. But that's what the ninja suits are based on. I'm not going to... Listen, the Ninjago 15 was awesome, but if I could change one thing, it would be entirely the X1 Ninja Charger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that smells like Lego corporate going, red cars sell well. We have a lot of data saying this. Let's
I mean, I've talked about this, but, like... There's other red vehicle that sell well. Do the bike. Do the bike. Leave the bike out of the treehouse and do the bike instead.
$90 legacy red Kai car. What would you do? Maybe the Season 11 car. I don't know. Like, at least that's something different.
Yeah, that would have been something that you could have put Asphera in that. Put blue Asphera in that set. That would have been awesome.
Oh, that would have been really cool.
Not that that's the top of my list, but that's just something that's not Cryptor.
Well, but also... we have to factor in budget because Cryptor had what, 2 new pieces? He had a face print and he had a torso print.
And the hood was not in production. The hood absolutely counted as a recolor, but not a new part.
No, because the mold was definitely still around from.
Yes, but it wasn't in production because it hasn't come into set since 2021.
Okay.
Actually, they might have revived it.
No, there's no way. It's 26. That's 5 years. That is the exact mark.
Okay.
It would have been destroyed end of this year.
Right. Okay. We almost got away, dude. We almost escaped the ninja.
We almost escaped Cryptor.
Oh my god! And like, this is also the longest we've gone without Pythor in a set, which might be for the best because that means next time we get him, he can have a closed mouth.
Yeah. Well, that was last time we got him was 22, so we still have to wait till the end of next year. But
yeah.
For that mold to get destroyed.
Yes. Cryptor. Anyway.
Yeah, I was rewatching Season 4, Part 2, because I was like, I really liked 4, Part 1. And I was trying to figure out where I put it in my ranking. And I don't want to talk too much about it, but like, yeah, I think some of the little Cryptor nonsense really drags the season down for me, because otherwise the season really good.
Yeah, it's like what it's like why is the writing bad when Cryptor comes on screen?
Wait, why is the writing like 2014 Ninjago?
I mean, to be fair, what I will give the writers credit for is that is probably the most faithful character adaptation they've had all show. Like he was plucked straight out of 2014. Like he is exactly the same character.
Yeah.
But that was the issue with the character.
Yeah. We'll talk about it more when we do our eventual podcast on 4.
Yes. Pop quiz, Duck Bricks. Can you name the Lego sets that were revealed this week? There was 2.
The awesome shoe that we all love.
Oh wait, sorry. There's 3. There's 3.
The Batmobile.
That's 2.
There was a 3rd set.
Yes.
Revealed this week? It's only Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
It was revealed yesterday.
No, like revealed since the last podcast.
Okay, since the last podcast. I don't know.
It's another helmet from F1.
Awesome. I love Lego editions.
So which one do we want to talk about first? All right, let's share.
Can we talk about cutelings?
Not yet. We're talking about the official reveals first. There was also this, which leaked during last week's stream, and we weren't sure if we could talk about it because we weren't sure if it was a leaker or a reveal.
This is relevant to talk about because I think it's very, very messed up that they did this, and it's very funny.
Yeah. So again, if you missed last week's stream, oh wait, I'm not showing things. Whoops. Hold I am a professional streamer. Where's all my buttons? Design. Show me that. Yes. Okay, there we go.
Much faster at
doing I kind of forgot that I had to do that part. So my rule with Harry Potter is I don't talk about it unless it's bad, and this is very funny, because for those who don't know Harry Potter, this is the minister of the Ministry of Magic. He's in the Gift with Purchase. You know what set he's not in?
The Ministry of Magic.
Brixa, what are you posting? Yeah, the $450 Ministry of Magic that looks really bad. Yeah, the guy, he's on the poster. There's a huge poster of him.
There's a poster.
Like the main guy, he's not in the set. That's really funny.
That is so baffling to me. I don't get it. I think that's the first time. Like, can we think of any other set where something like this happened?
I think this is kind of on the level. I think the TIE Fighter in the Death Star is pretty bad. The fact that there's room for
it. It'd be like if the Death Star didn't have Darth Vader. And it was like, you need to get it with the GWP to get Darth Vader or Palpatine.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
This is the guy to put in the set. This is the one guy you need in the set.
Yes. So the two instances I'd say are comparable in terms of bad is I think the TIE Fighter not being in Death Star sucks because there's a spot for it, and it just feels like they pulled out a part of the set. Maybe not as important as this character, but that's like a part of the set that was removed.
But I get it. It's the closest.
And a much less exciting set, the fish tank. The fact that like an add-on to the set was a gift with purchase, the fish filter, which is the lamest gift with purchase of all time. That one's also really bad, in my opinion.
Yeah. But hey, they had the budget for golden Batgirl hair.
Golden Batgirl. That's one of those pieces that I will not get the set it's in, but if I can find another way to source it, I do want to get my hands on it because I do think that's cool.
I feel like that could. I mean, it could appear on the Pick-a-Brick. I don't.
Yeah, I think Pick-a-Brick's pretty. Also, light gray sleeves with light nougat arms. Is that new?
I feel like that's a Jurassic Park torso.
It might be. Regardless, it's a good part. But yeah, if you want the iconic character, you have to buy it in the first couple weeks, or else the set is pointless.
Couple weeks. Usually those things sell out like first.
Oh yeah, immediately. You're right. Yeah. And yep, it's only given away with the Ministry of Magic. That's my other thing with giver purchases is I miss when they had like broader qualifications, because I think the one I always go back to is in the X-Mansion Cerebro. I think that's a fine gift with purchase, but it's way more interesting if you're not also getting the set. Like, if that was sort of like a teaser for the set, essentially. Like, hey, you spend this much money on that day, you don't get the X-Mansion, but you get this little portion of X-Men, you could be like, oh, that's really cool. Maybe I want to buy the X-Mansion as well. But if you're already getting the X-Mansion, it's like, do you want this smaller little thing that also has a small version in the set and a worse version of the minifigure you already get in the set? Not really.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad set in its own right, but I think the way it was released really sucks. And then the Botanical Garden also did something similar, where, like, that set introduced all the new flower pieces, and then they also put a bunch of them in the gift with purchase, and that would have been awesome if you could have got that off of anything as, like, here's a preview of the new flower pieces, and if you want to buy the Botanical Garden, you can. But it's like, no, you get them all in the Botanical Garden, as well as this tiny little thing off to the side.
I'm honestly surprised they did not do a Ninjago GWP for 50th anniversary.
Dude, Olivia Rodrigo just subscribed to Bricks by Mind.
Oh my gosh. Olivia Bricks by Mind. I need to leave you guys to it. I'll get out of here. You can converse with her privately.
Yeah, thank goodness Ninjago has not fallen down the gift with purchase hole yet. I think someone said in the chat, but
purchase with purchase.
What'd you say?
The only one we ever got was the purchase with purchase.
The purchase with purchase. Could you imagine if, like, the anniversary figures for the old town were the gift with purchase? Like, the display stand, that was the gift with
See, that would even make a little more sense than this, because at least those are, like, additional. Like, you don't need them to be in the old town.
Yeah.
But this is, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's like, there's no comparable. It's literally like releasing the Death Star, but not having Palpatine, and like, you need to buy the Death Star in the first week of release to get Palpatine.
Awesome, dude. I love Lego. Anyway, here's the awesome shoe that we all love.
Awesome shoe that we all love.
So this is the newest Lego edition set, the shoe that goes to space. It's $100 because of course it is.
Classic.
I don't.
Space.
I mean, well, yeah, he's classic space inspired, but he's not classic space, so he don't count.
I think I have to put him on my classic space minifigure wall.
No, he doesn't have the like. The whole point is that they're simple. He doesn't even have the smiley face. If you have the smiley face, I'd say maybe, but no, it's not a classic space figure.
It's got the logo on it. I don't know. I think it's
Dude, you know how many minifigures have the classic space logo on them though? Like all the city space
that
figures
is
have
true.
it.
That's true. Like half the city figures have, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even the right colors. So it's classic space inspired for sure. I would not say it counts towards the classic space collection. But of course, to each their own. I think this is the best Nike set yet, and that's like a pretty big qual.
The other one right before this was actually like some of the pieces were kind of cool.
I don't know what was before this. I just remember they did just the shoe, and they did like the basketball player. That's like one of the worst looking sets of all time.
There's the one that came out like earlier this year. That one was cool. Was it Does this even count as editions? I don't think it's.
Yes, the old Nike sets retroactively got put into editions.
I don't know.
Oh, but Brickset didn't put them in. Nike. Wow, awesome. Oh,
that one, not that one. This one, the Air Max. Look at the letters. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, the letters are cool. The shoe, it looks like a shoe. I don't know, man. This is like a perfectly crafted Lego theme to just not be for me at all. This one's not the worst. There's a build here. This is atrocious. I don't know what they were thinking here. Why is this Technic? It's just like this Technic structure. And then they had to make the shoes huge because it's the Nike set, so they're like way out of proportion to everything else.
You also cannot pose it. Like the legs.
You can't pose. Oh my god. What is this thing?
Knee and both of the legs, even though they're on joints, you cannot like ratchet those joints because they're fixed. You like fix them in. So they include the joint pieces, but you cannot move the leg because it's fixed in position. It's really
this one's just straight nonsense.
Okay.
What is this?
Hear me out. That reminds me of the classic Lego sports sets they would make in the early 2000s. Take away the big shoe. This is a set.
If it didn't have the big shoe, I'd like it a lot more. But I guess 40 is not terrible for it. But it's $40, and it's why are we playing basketball out of a shoe? It's because it's Nike collab and they have to. But like, you ever seen those like those TikToks of people who go to like Hobby Lobby and they're like, I want a statue of a raccoon playing basketball, and they like find that exact object. That's what the editions feels like. It's like I want a Lego set of a shoe and a minifigure jumping out of it and jumping into a basketball hoop. Like, what is this? This at least, like, you're right. This feels like, if you care about shoes, this feels like a display for a shoe. It's not for me at all, but this feels like something. It feels inspired, I guess, somewhat. And I do like the lettering here. The lettering, the color, and the shape is very cool here. And like this is Everyone is Awesome, or was that what that set's called? The Friendship?
The Friendship.
No. What is that? It's To the Moon with Pharrell Williams.
I don't.
The Pharrell Williams Friendship set. This is that, but what if instead of a spaceship it was a shoe? Now, what would have made this cooler is if they actually, like, made the shoe look like a spaceship, like, put little wings on it, but then it wouldn't look like a shoe, so they couldn't do that.
They have to, that would not be in line with the licensing brand.
No, so it's just a shoe.
Yep.
And then big letters. We love big letters. I kind of like that technique for the basketball hoop with the battle droid arms. That's fun.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's
like, it feels very classic Lego to me. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
But yes, this if the audience can't tell, this set's not for me. This is not my kind of set, I'll be honest.
Unfortunately, duck bricks will be purchased.
You don't have to, man. You can just stop. You don't have to do this to yourself. Do you even get enjoyment when you build things like this?
No. Well, I will get enjoyment out of building the transparent letters from that. I'm actually excited about putting that.
Yeah, no, that again, I acknowledge that's cool, but then you also get all of this. I actually, you're right. This is the best one because if you're a shoe person, this is a good shoe display. Like, it's like, hey, here's a build of a shoe, and
Yeah.
what the shoe was called. That's it. And you're not playing basketball out of it. You're not a giant non-posable
No.
figure.
And if you're not a shoe
This
person,
one's not terrible.
Like from a Lego fan perspective, I think those pieces are interesting. I think that is the best.
Yes, I agree. And for what it's worth, I do actually like the Rainbow Jetstream here, but the Pharrell Williams set does it better, and I'm not paying $100 for a shoe to get the Rainbow Jetstream. So
very rare thing that the Pharrell Williams set does better than any Lego set.
Hey, it also has a lot of parts, a lot of good heads.
That's true. Bricks of Mine knows.
And then the final set we had revealed was 76355 Batman Returns Batmobile revealed. Thank you, Brickset. It looks like a Batmobile.
I think the funniest thing about this one is that like Lego was teasing this online with like a cloth draped over it, and it was like, "What is Batman building?" It's like, I don't know, man. Probably another Batmobile. Like,
well, that's cool. I do like that. That's neat.
That actually looks pretty cool, but I just like, why does this exist? We literally got this set in 2019, just without the splitting feature. Also, look at that.
This is really funny. This is really, really funny. Yeah, I mean, again, not for me. I bought my dad the classic Batmobile, the big one, because he's a big Batman fan, and that's what he grew up with. So I do have a big Batmobile has been in my home. But I will say I don't like hate Lego Batman as much as a lot of people do, because like it clearly sells well, and it is Batman. Like obviously they're gonna keep making stuff like this. I do think they should make other stuff as well, but I don't think the amount of Batman we get is the issue. I think it's the lack of anything else.
I mean, I agree, but also it's like if you go to the DC section today, I think there are 7 Batmobiles on shelves, because it's the 3 that came out this year, it's the Tumbler, if you got the Technic one, that's 5. Then there's this, which is 6. I'm sure I'm forgetting because 7 was in my head somewhere when I was thinking about this. But
well,
like,
I think what it is though is Batman is like one of the only superheroes characters who like actually is known for having vehicles. So like he has things you could build, and yes, it's a Batmobile every time, but it's like it's something from the comics or movies that you could actually build, as opposed to like Marvel where they're like, what if we made a gray building 500 pieces and $90? What if we made a truck? What if we made a truck, guys?
the gray building.
So I don't know. I give Lego Batman more grace because also, yes, there's a lot out there, but clearly it's selling. This is so funny.
I think the thing for me, DC is such a rich universe. There's so much you can do with DC, and it's like what? It's like there's budget for DC sets, but they're just all like.
Well, we gotta make another new cowl.
We do. We must. That was an expensive piece to make too, and I think that's a new print for the torso and legs.
Yeah, see, it looks like it.
Yeah. Lego Batman.
Oh, this looks mad. Lego, is that really what you want to show your product? Look how like splotchy the Lego logo is and like around the text.
Oh, that
looks really bad.
That's really weird.
Like maybe it's supposed. With this I was like maybe it's supposed to be like a comic book effect, but no, it's on the Lego logo too, so clearly not. I think that's just splotchy printing.
That's not great. We should also speak of Lego quality issues. Apparently, a lot of Patrick's from the SpongeBob house set are like cracked. You see that?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yes, mine is not. The fingers crossed. I did check it. Yeah. So. I'm not sure if that's I don't know if that's the color or the mold or both that's causing that issue.
Probably both because it's a new pink
but
color.
Yeah, that's bizarre because we've not had that issue in a while. Yes. So on the piece, that is where the part is molded into. Like, you know how metallic pieces, you can see the seam on the side of the leg? Like on my Patrick, I can see a seam on the back of his head, but it's not cracked yet. So I don't know. It is a really weird shaped head with like the thin top and the big belly, so maybe it is just they didn't make it thick enough. But yeah, that's not great. Hopefully they fix that in later batches, because yeah, apparently it's happening to like half of the review copies, and luckily it's not mine yet.
No, it's it's more believable to me that they just didn't test it that well because it's the new pink color they introduced this year. So if there
Yeah.
are issues with the formula there, I would believe that like, oh, they just didn't realize that, which would be crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's also true. Yeah, it very well could be that because, I mean, like Lego's not had these issues in years. Like they fixed Brittle Brown in what, like 2019.
Yeah, they fixed brown, they fixed dark red, they fixed ball joints in general. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to see that happen to a new color.
Yeah, but Lego support is very good. So if you guys get the SpongeBob set and your patch your cracks, you should be able to get a new one pretty easily. That is one thing I will always give Lego credit for is their support has always been wonderful. When I was a kid, every time I had a slight misprint on a figure, like a fuzzy print or anything, I would always immediately email them and be like, "Give me a new one, give me a new." Yeah, just like I wouldn't take advantage of it. It would be if the print was messed up, but like I was very specific about my prints. I wanted my prints to be good. So, and also when you know how in 2017 Lego decided they could no longer print white on dark colors anymore, and like it
Yes.
just came about then for the first time. I didn't
Yes.
realize that was commonplace, so I got like 3 or 4 extra casual Lloyd torsos and movie Cole torsos from support because they kept coming faded, and I was like, this isn't how it's supposed to look. That's not how it looks in the product images. And then after a few, I realized, oh, this is just how they all are.
Yeah. How did you feel about Lady Iron Dragon's face print?
Well, luckily I didn't get that minifigure until a couple of years ago, but
Really?
yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I had Mercy. I got the Overwatch set with Mercy, and that's like terrible. I like actually unacceptable that could go on shelves.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is the keychain for Lady Iron Dragon is totally fine because that's made in a different factory. So the printing of the yellow on black there, clearly that factory is able to do it okay.
Yes, yeah, I've got friends who have pulled the head off the keychain and put it on their normal minifigure to upgrade it.
Yeah, that is very funny.
Yes. We have one more set to talk about. Don't you love Lego Editions? Don't you love Lego Editions? I love Lego Editions. Here is, what is this one even called? I'm not even.
I'm not even sure.
Araton Senna helmet revealed. Awesome.
Reveal.
Awesome. Revealed. This is what I was talking about last week. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this guy is white. I believe this is a white guy that they gave a darker skin tone to for I don't know what reason.
Yeah. They keep doing
actually,
that.
Yeah, we can see him on the side of the box. Yeah, that is just not the skin tone.
Oh yeah, no, that is an aggressively white man.
Yes.
I mean that's yeah.
And I talked about this a little bit last week. Lego's had the reverse issue for a very long time. Like, don't get me wrong, there's been tons of times characters have been whitewashed, which also needed to be approved, and Lego was doing better with that. But now it's strangely going both ways, which baffles me. Especially, like, I could maybe forgive it a little bit if they were, like, reusing a face print, and it's like, oh, they didn't have the budget or whatever, but it's a brand new, entirely exclusive figure. I don't see why you get the skin tone wrong. The most egregious one is, the Minecraft movie girl, Emma Myers. Like, that one not being white is crazy.
I wonder when they do Minecraft Movie 2 sets if they're going to fix that.
Do you think they're going to do Minecraft Movie 2 sets?
I feel like the first one sold well, like really well, right? Like they did the chicken jockey set. Like that was the one set to do.
They weren't selling, and then they sold when the movie came out, and then they stopped selling again. So actually, I don't know how they performed in the long run.
Right. Clearly well enough. That
we got Brazilians in the chat saying there's a lot wrong with this set.
Awesome. I will say, clearly it performed well enough that they're making like 3 chicken jockey sets this year.
That's true. Well, but that's the meme. They have to make the meme set. That is very funny. We got 2. It's like 2 different chicken jockey sets. Is very funny.
Yes. One of
them. One thing I will give Editions is the figures are all very good. Like, accuracy aside, this is objectively a very nice looking minifigure. I like the torso.
Really well done, but I do find it funny how the issue is that like they're depicting a real person and it's just not accurate. Like that's the one thing that you kind of have to get right. That's kind of.
And it's bizarre because legs are new, torsos new, dual molded arms are like pretty rare. Face is new. That's a new hat hair combo like print. Exclusive helmet as well. But then it's also not right. I don't understand. I just don't understand where that comes from. It's so easy. You're so close, Lego. Editions minifigures are so weird, like because they're not the sets. None of the sets are minifigure scale. The minifigures are just the little display piece that goes alongside them. So it's like I look at this and I go, that minifigure's great, but I would never spend $90 just for that minifigure. So
Yeah.
How am I supposed to strike fear in this? It's pink.
I got a donation.
Which sounds good.
I got you will go to the factory. I don't know what the audience got. Guys, what's your final theory on Roz's Master after part 2? We will save that for a part 2 discussion because I think theorizing about that would involve spoilers, and not everyone has seen the season yet, so I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk spoilers unless we're in a dedicated spoiler stream or spoiler video.
I don't know if I can talk about Roz's Master, honestly, about theories or otherwise.
Roz's Master General Crypto, according to leaks, I think that might be true.
Dude, you have to run, scream, and fear him.
Run, scream, fear me. But thank you for the donation. I appreciate it, and I promise we will talk about that or at least I will talk about that at some point.
Yeah,
but not on the stream where many people are watching.
I'm just saying.
That is the end of new reveals.
All right, cutelings time.
Cute. Oh yeah, we have cutelings time. Is it cutelings or cutielings?
Oh, I don't know.
I've been calling them cutielings, but I don't know. I don't remember what it's called.
It's cutelings. It's cutelings.
I love Lego cutelings.
All right, what information do we have about Lego cutelings? Let's see.
So, yeah, there's been a rumor that's come out this week, and I cannot talk about descriptions because that's, even though we have a description, I can't talk about it, because that's the rules these days, but I can talk about set names, set numbers, prices, and piece counts. So yeah, apparently we're getting a new Lego theme called Cutelings, and we got 6 sets that have been rumored. There's Melody, Music Unicorn. There's Sunny, Flower Bunny. There's Charlie, Trendy Kitty. There's Swifty, Adventure Puppy. There's Yummy, Picnic Panda. And then there's Elephant Character.
Elephant Character. Dude, that's the one I'm most excited for. Elephant Character is definitely
Elephant Character. Yeah. So this is, I guess, the new Lego original theme after Dreams is done. And I'll be honest, I'm happy. I'm fine with this. I'm glad this exists. It's good. Something like this is going to exist. Cutelings. We do have the piece counts, and they are all small. It's 146 pieces, 135 pieces, 137, 139. So hopefully these are like $10 to $15 a piece. And you know what? They're going to be fun for kids. If they are, I could see them being buildable characters similar to the Pokemon. Because if you guys haven't built these guys, they have like an all new building system essentially, where there's a lot of like very specialized pieces. And if these are just $10 buildable characters that are like this style but unlicensed, I think that's good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think like the best case to do here is just like it's like Mixels again, right? Like it's
that would be cool. Yeah, actually,
I think that would be great because Mixels was awesome.
Yes, actually, that when you put it like that, that would be. We gotta find out. I would not want you to do this, brother. Same donator. Thank you very much. Duck in the dock. Thank you. Dockin'. Will we get that banned Mixel again? I sure hope so. I've got a sealed one of those.
I have the giant Mixel bag of him.
I'm excited to see that clip get posted to the Luca Toon Twitter later today. I for that. That was a good moment there. But you're actually right. I hope these sets do the cutelings. I hope they have fun pieces. They got It's Okay shoes. That's really funny. Awesome. See how much fun donating is when it plays a little sound, and now I just gotta figure out why it's not the same one for me, because it is more fun when I can. Duckbricks can't hear it at all. I hear a different one, and then you guys hear all the same one. Thank you, Streamlabs, for your awesome product that I'm using. Cragger's Fire Strike.
My fire is striking.
But yes, you make a good point about pixels. I hope it is
Guys,
in the
I
same
think my dusk is
vein of
falling.
pixels where there's like a lot of fun pieces and
That-
fun colors.
Is it just me, or is
think
Bricks
that
by
would be
Mind falling right now?
Is it?
I don't think it's
I'm
just
here.
me. I think the digital overlord has gotten to it. Chat. Okay, so while I'm here, subscribe. Bricks by Mind. I hope you can still hear
hello?
me. Yes, subscribe.
No.
Unsubscribe from Bricks by Mind.
Can you hear me now?
I am Bricks by Mind. Unsubscribe from.
Can you
this
hear me?
channel and subscribe to that channel. Oh yeah, I can hear you. Subscribe to this channel.
Awesome.
But your dusk has fallen.
My dusk has fallen, but you stopped here. Like, I was still here. I could still hear you just fine when my dusk originally fell.
Oh, we could not hear you. I think there was a second.
That's bizarre. Yeah, everything was fine on my end. Awesome. Guess what I still don't have, by the way, a webcam. I still have not bought one of those.
Yes.
Listen, we're doing this. We're doing this piece by piece, just like Pharrell Williams taught us. Okay, piece by piece. So this week we got donations working. Next week maybe we'll see the same donations. The week after that, maybe I'll have a webcam.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll see.
Cryptor has always been after great power.
It's something that he always has been.
Cryptor has always been seeking great power.
Seeking objects of great power, right? Yeah.
I think I caught a Cryptor live today that a part of talking to Chen, the skinny man in the silky girl robes. I did not remember that line.
I remember that just now.
That's really funny. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, actually leave them in the comments of this video after the stream so I remember to look at them. Because I have used a few suggestions. I put in, I don't think it's played yet, there's a Woo's T clip of Lloyd going, my name is Floyd.
I don't remember that.
He's like trying to like prank the like Nindroid, the robot, like tea shop owner across the street, and he like brings a fake teapot to her and he goes, "Hi, my name's Floyd," and she just looks at him and he goes, "Okay." So yeah, you could get my name's Floyd if
It's
you
okay.
don't.
She's with
Oh,
us.
Craftmaster. This $2 must go towards the webcam. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please make Bricks My Mind buy a webcam so his dusk won't keep falling every
Dude, I just bought a huge, massive camera, but I don't own a webcam.
That's true. That's true.
And
that camera's battery does keep dying every few
Oh my
seconds
God.
because I got the same one. Your dusk is falling.
My dusk did fall. I don't know if I have a charged battery to replace this with because we might be flying blind for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Because normally I have like 3 batteries on deck, but I have not unpacked from my vacation yet, and that's where all my batteries are.
Awesome. Oh wait, I left the sticker sheet for this Lego set I'm building in the other room, so it's time for my dusk to fall.
So I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know if my batteries are like smart brick charging or regular charging. If they charge faster than they die, then we're okay. But if they die faster than they charge like a smart brick, then we're in trouble. So right now we're swapping. I have 2. I have 2 batteries with me. We're swapping back and forth between them. I think this thing does have a charger in it, but I don't know if I have the cable. Let's see. No, I don't have the cable on me. So our dusk is just going to keep falling. Anyway, what donation sound did you guys get? Because I did not see it. I got Electro Cobra.
Electro Cobra. There's only been one serpentine.
Electro Cobra.
Of Electro Cobra. Dude, they got It's Okay, She's With Us again.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a random. I think there's like 8 of them. It rotates between that are not the higher because there's guaranteed ones for higher amounts, but for the $1, I think there's like 8 of them. So, but it's random. It's not sequential. So there's a chance you get the same ones. Awesome.
$1
She's with
starts.
us.
The Stunt
$1
City.
starts. Does Stunt City ever actually say $1 starts, or is that just in the thumbnail?
No, he says it. He says, I think, yeah, he says
We need to
$1.
just get him to record a clip of him going, $1 start.
There's only one
There's a really awesome Stud City. There's an awesome Stud City clip with him and Life Bricks, and they just keep saying $1 over and over again. It's really funny.
Thank you, Sully Herb. Why can't Duck Bricks talk about Roz's master?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Start at $1. $1? The Lego Disney Castle starting at $1. Jack Sparrow's Pirate, aka the Black starting at $1. All of the designer sets starting at.
We need to add this as a sound effect if someone donates exactly
Yeah,
$1, like not $9.99, not $1.
Donate exactly $1. You get Stud City saying $1.
That would be a dark stream if we did that. That would be a dark and twisted stream.
That would be a dark and twisted stream.
Maybe it would have to be like a rare chance on exactly $1. Like it's not even guaranteed if you do $1.
No, it's a rare.
I can't have every single dollar just
$1.
Uh-oh. Dude, we are in the dark times right
What is happening to this
now? I fear my batteries might be smart brick logic.
Okay, Bricks My Mind is so cooked.
Well,
You're kind of
each of my batteries only has like 0%.
Notice how this only
I only had
happens
two
when
of
we're
them,
on the
I think.
Bricks My Mind channel, but whenever we're on the Duck Bricks channel, we never
think
have any problems like this.
You believe.
Thank you,
Got
Midnight.
the donation. Thank you very much, Midnight77.
$1. $1.
$1 starts. $1 starts.
$1 start.
$1 starts.
You know what else will be a $1 start? This weekend on the Duck Bricks live auction, all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are going to be auctioning off minifigures at a $1 start.
Mind, how does Lego Monkey Kid return? I don't know. I have no idea. Can you hear me?
Yes, but you're lagging.
Okay, I'm here. Good. I love my home internet connection.
This podcast is an absolute steal.
This podcast is an absolute steal. What are we? Do we have anything else to talk about? Have we talked about every like actual subject for this week?
Every piece of news. I'm going. Let me go through the news. Melody Music Unicorn. Yeah. Okay. We did this. This is Cute Lings.
Cute Lings.
Wait. This is actually relevant. There is a Smart Play starter set they're releasing, which is small and implies that this is basically like them releasing the Smart Brick by itself.
That's actually really good. I'm glad they're doing that. That's what they should have done from the beginning, but at least they're doing it next year. I am curious what the I'm curious what the price would be, because like if it's $10, perfect, but it won't be. 20 would be like ideal. Any more than that's kind of embarrassing for them.
Yeah, it's like the smart. What do they call it? Something like the all-in-one starter set or something for Smart Play. I just need to find it. But yeah, that is something they should have done from the beginning. But better late than never.
The question is, presumably there's going to be some level of gameplay with just.
It has 81 pieces.
Yeah,
that could be like $20.
Well, 20 is to me. 20 is what I expect. If it's more than 20, is what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I was thinking it would be like 40 or something. Like, yeah.
I hope not. At that point, it's might as well just buy the $70 one.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a set that's $70 or nothing that's $40?
Well, I don't think it'll come with nothing. I think it'll come with
the reason I ask is because. Yeah, well, it has to have some sort of gameplay. I do wonder, will the gameplay be able to interact with any other sets? Like, will it be able to interact with Star Wars and Pokemon, or is it going to be like, you can play with this on its own, or nothing else?
Well, I imagine it'll be the Smart Brick and like tags. Like it'll probably be like the demo they did at CES. Like they did they had like a duck sound effect. They had like a car sound effect. It'll probably be like
right. But no, what I'm saying is, like Star Wars and Pokemon can't interact with each other. So, we have another donation. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Dude, the donation sounds were a success. We're getting so many. I'm still angry there's no smart Phase 2 Commander Cody. That's what I'm saying. Maybe next year, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe if we ask LEGO, would he be really good this year? Maybe they'll give it a sit next year.
Mm-hmm. But don't worry, there are many other Star Wars Smart Play sets, including Ewok Attack, Boba Fett's Starship, the Battle of Hoth, Smart Play AT-AT with Smart Brick, Smart Play R2-D2, that had a Smart Brick but has since been removed from the final product. So now they're just going to sell it without the Smart Brick.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, they got the Crux. They got the Crux sound effect.
Oh,
no.
Correct.
Correct. I'm learning so much from this stream. I'm glad. This might be our worst episode yet. Awesome. I love my bad.
The worst episode ever.
I feel like I'm playing with a smart brick right now.
You are literally a smart.
I should have prepared this, but I did not consider this.
I'm hypey sick right now as well. Like I'm like really cooked. This is the worst episode ever.
Okay, we're not in smart brick territory. I don't know if you heard me, but I was worried that my batteries were exhausting faster than they were charging, and it would be like a smart brick where like you have to charge for 2 hours to get 45 minutes of play. But no, the battery's going up by 2% each time when I swap them, so we're gonna last a little bit longer this time.
Awesome.
Awesome. I love not General, what's his name? Crux.
Do
Just
you
Crux.
think you can destroy a primordial artifact of mind by throwing his webcam into a pit?
Awesome. Maybe his dust should stay fallen. Hey, that's not very nice, Merge Gator. Do we want to get an actual Q&A? I think at this point in the stream we're at actual Q&A, and we'll probably get on to another subject from that. But
yes,
real Q&A time. I know you guys have been talking already, but if you have actual questions for us, put them in the chat now, in the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat, because we're also live on Twitch.
I like her. She's full of snakes.
What'd you say?
Please. That needs to be one of the donation reactions. Please.
Oh, again, please, if people have ideas, please comment on this video after the stream's over, because I will look at those and I will add them. That is a very good one. I like her.
That is an elite tier one. Doc Briggs, tell us what sets Diginia came in. Yeah, I cooked myself. I put out a video and it was live for like a minute. And I went off of memory and I said Diginia came in the Empire Temple of Madness, but I was wrong. She came in Jay's Cyber Dragon because I remember that Prime. I honestly, Ninjago LARPer exposed.
Yep. You know, yeah. I remember that distinctly because I remember when that set came out, I was very angry in my review and I said, it's ridiculous to put one of the main characters exclusive to a $50 set. That's far too high a barrier of entry in 2020. And now we have like Zane exclusive to a $200 set. Awesome. Yep.
It's also really funny how she's not in Scott's car, which is clearly just a Nia set. But then they were like, "Oh wait, but if the set is about the girl character, it's not going to sell. So let's make."
But like, they could have called it Scott's car and still put her in it, but no.
Yeah,
no,
we're not allowed to do that. Scheme. She drives it in the show. Like, I'm very excited to get
$50 for a main character was absurd at that time.
Yeah. You bought Spectral Zane for $50. Were you shopping on the Stud City eBay live stream? Because that's crazy.
What does he go for in Bricklink, actually?
I have no idea. That might actually be fair. That sounds insane, though.
That sounds...
I have a couple
that sounds like the current market.
Figure, thanks to Brick World Chicago.
I don't even know what that suit is.
Oh, because that one wasn't in a magazine.
No. That thing's only in the set.
I got another one at Brick World Chicago, and I cut open the mask so I can display him with his face out.
I still only have one of that. Actually, is that set retiring? I might need to get a second bounty.
That is retiring. It definitely is retiring. I think it's already gone.
Is it? Oh, cooked. Oh no, he's only $25 on Bricklink. Oh, sorry. Let me check US. Oh, he's 80 in the US. Awesome. I love our.
Yep, Temple Bounty sold out. Officially gone. That
nice.
I feel like that's going to be a really expensive one in a few years because that really.
Wow, that's probably the only modern Ninjago minifigure I only have one of then. Because because I get duplicates of most of the sets and I get the magazines, but I might be cooked on that one.
That one actually,
I cooked myself.
I think that is going to be a cooked figure like 5 years from now. That set and that minifigure are going to be stupid expensive. I think. I would if I were.
I might have to place a Europe order right now before.
Yeah, I would actually get
before
it
things
now.
get too crazy. Hi, New Zealand. Oh, okay. Wait, there is. Maybe I shouldn't say this on. No, I'm not going to mention what I just saw on the live stream. We can talk about this after. Here's a good question. So Fortnite is starting a new season that's video game themed. And this person asks, do you think Crash, Mega Man, and Sora will get Lego styles for Lego Fortnite? Awesome. Thank you, camera. I think most likely, because Fortnite, like Lego Fortnite is different licensing than actual Lego, so it doesn't mean Lego has to like make the sets. They just have to approve that it's appropriate, and I don't think there'd be any issues with any of those characters. I'm curious how they'll look. I think Crash especially will probably look pretty weird.
Yeah.
Sora's a little... Sora, licensing rights around Sora is crazy. I actually surprised that they're doing Sora at all, but if it can come to the game, I don't see why I wouldn't get a Lego style.
I feel like there was a rumor that we were getting a Lego Mega Man set. Am I wrong about that? Oh, it was Lego Dimensions. It was supposed to be a Lego Dimensions thing.
Yes. Yeah, I don't see any issues with him.
Okay, wait. I want
Crash is...
this next one. So Archives and I said Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 1 is not good, and we are getting cooked for that in the comments because everyone was saying it's the best Dragon's Rising season. I want to hear your thoughts on Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 1. I cannot be crazy for saying it was not that good.
No, I don't like 2 Part 1 particularly. I mean, I do like it more than both parts of 3, I think. But 2 Part 1 is one of the weaker installments for sure. When you asked me what happened to 2 Part 1, and I remember they hung out and trained with Egot for like 5 episodes. I think the finale's really good. That's a really cool fight scene of them at the Wolfman Shadow Dojo. The Forbidden 5 lore in that season is really good before they turn out how they do. Like, I think the first couple episodes and the last couple are really good, but the middle like drags a lot because it's just training with Egot and Rontu, and it's like, okay. I actually, that is one of my big critiques of Dragon's Rising post Season 1, is I feel like there's a lot of stagnation in location, where they just sort of sit in one spot for a while. Because I was getting clips for the live stream today. Yeah, I was getting clips to put for the donations today, and I was looking at 3 Part 2, and I'm like, man, they were in the Land of Lee for a while, and like when I was getting the clip of the Dragon of Life, they were in the Whispering Woods. They were just like, they were sitting there for like every episode. And like once Lloyd gets to the trial, it's cool, but before that, it's like, because we only got little snippets, they were just in one spot nonstop. And I do think that's one of my bigger critiques of Dragon's Rising, is the episodes don't feel segmented enough a lot of the time, where it's like, you can't really describe the episodes as, oh, it's the one where blank happens, because a lot of times middle of the season, the episodes sort of blend into each other, which I don't think is the best thing.
Well, I don't know. I think on one hand it does, like, I appreciate that they're telling a continuous story and it's not as episodic as it used to be. Like, I much prefer this over, like, that's the episode where they fought the beetle in the desert. And that's the episode where, like, they were trying to look for a job. Like, I don't know. I think this is more, but I see what you mean. Like, there is stagnation.
I guess I wish more of the progression was physical and not just, like, character-based. Like, because a lot of episodes end with the characters physically in the same exact spot as they were in the last episode. So it's like, I'm like, if I'm like, oh, what's the episode where they trained with Rontu? I gotta be like, all right, here's a bunch of them. Which one is this? As opposed to earlier seasons where, like, yeah, there's similar locations, but it did feel like more of a journey. And we do have that bit more in 4 Part 2 with them going into the Never Realm, which I think that's in trailers, but that they're exploring out that way, and that's something. But like the new Ninja, for example, they're in the city every episode. They're just the new thing happens in the city. And I think that is one of my bigger critiques of Dragon's Rising, is they don't go out enough, which is funny because that was my favorite part of Season 1, is they were exploring so much. Every episode was a new location, a new bit of world building. And now it's like, here's the world building for the season. It's the Summit of the Realms, or it's the training with Egot, and we're going to be there all season. And I think the Egot stuff is cool lore-wise. I don't think it's the most exciting to watch, but the Wolfmask stuff was awesome, and Roz, I mean, that was almost the second to last time we got to see Roz be cool, really. So I do like it. And I think I like it more than 3, but I agree. It's like by the like at after season 2 had finished, 2 Part 1 was my least favorite Dragon's Rising chapter.
Master, I have found another icon.
Who do you think will get the next Titan mech? That's a good question, and I don't know how they're actually going to handle this. I would love to see Aaron, Sora, Wildfire, Frack. I don't know if they're going to.
It's too late now because Fury's the last season. I could see like maybe Aaron could get one next year, like next summer.
That would be cool. But are they going to sell $100? I mean, I guess Wildfire Dragon was 90. But I realistically, I think they might stray away from Titan mechs from now on, and like they will still get big mechs, but I don't think the Titan mech moniker is going to be used for the next couple of years. So I had to guess.
Yeah, especially because they finished it for the original 6 Ninja. I think that
I will say, if they remade Lloyd's, I would not be opposed to a new Zane Titan mech that's actually a new mech and not a remake. Because like,
I agree.
even though that's technically now the earliest one in the timeline, it is weird that that's like based off the season 5 mech and it's not. Though it is still, because it's got like the face of the chest, which wasn't in the season 5 design. So, I wouldn't be opposed to a proper, and that one has, because it's the oldest, has aged the worst. So I wouldn't be opposed to a new Zane mech, but I would love Aaron Sora. I would love Frack. Give me Frack's Quake mech. That would be so cool.
Frack's Quake mech.
Frack's Titan Quake Serpent mech. Titan Quake Serpent mech.
It has a giant serpent tail instead of legs.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
That would actually be really cool, yeah. What do you think about Lego One Piece's budget being more than any other theme? I don't think it necessarily is. I think they just use it
just use it in different ways. Because a lot of them don't have leg printing. They have the crazy...
A lot of them have leg printing. A lot of the sets are also pretty small for their price. Like the $70 set, the Smoker Showdown, is one of the worst price sets I've ever seen. My dusk has fallen. But the Smoker Showdown is one of the worst. Like, that's the smallest $70 set of all time. And the minifigures are great, and the build is cute if it was $30. But I think a lot of the build budget goes to minifigures, because that's what people care about most outside of, like, the ships, the Going Merry and the Garp ship. So, I think they just allocate their budget differently, where they prioritize the minifigures, they deprioritize leg printing, and it makes for very good figures, but I think it makes the theme suffer in some other ways.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the theme, for a while, it looked like the theme that had the biggest budget was like freaking Harry Potter, because for a while they were doing like super detailed minifigs, arm printing, leg printing, everything, and then they don't really have that budget anymore, as we just saw in the Ministry set. But there was a run like a couple of years ago when Harry Potter minifigures were like crazy detailed. Mind, which Olivia Rodrigo minifigure is best? It's probably his favorite. It's probably the one where her tongue is sticking.
No. I what even all I know the two that are in the set I bought. It's the red dress and the white dress. Then there's the black outfit from the $50 set, and I don't even remember what the other two are. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, from the two I have, I like them both. The white dress is pretty cool.
Right. Bricks My Mind's answer is all of them.
Yeah, I like them. I just think they're all so wonderful.
They're all awesome.
A lot of people are asking this, so we can pull it. Thoughts of Death Battle doing Kai versus Tahu. Are you familiar with Death Battle? Because I was not.
I know that this is happening, but I was not familiar at all with Death Battle. I get a lot of comments about this, and it's like, I've never heard of this before. Like,
I haven't either. I mean, I looked at the channel. They've got like over 1 million subscribers, so like it's cool. It's cool to see a big channel do something like this, and I'll watch it when it comes out. But yeah, I'm curious who they're gonna have win. I have a feeling it's gonna be Tahu.
It has to be Tahu. Lore-wise, it has to be Tahu. Tahu can cook Kai easily. Tahu made a guy's molecules heat up so much that he burned him out from the inside out.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know Bionicle lore.
He's cooked, bro. Kai is literally cooked. Because also, technically the Toho are not allowed to kill, though. So I don't know if that would... I mean, they break that rule a lot of times. But if he has to go by the code and he can't kill, then I think that removes a lot of what he can do.
I did watch their like intro video for Kai. It was really funny because it was like mostly about the pilots, but then they also like brought up like random like facts from the Ninjago wiki that I clearly read from the Ninjago wiki. Because in the video they're like, and if he surrounds himself by fire, he can unlock Spijitzu Burst. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, that is true. That is something.
Sure, yeah, I get it, but in your 2-minute intro video, you're going to mention the potential of him doing Spijitzu Burst, the thing he has never done. Because that's either a Tommy tweet or a Doc Wyatt tweet. That's not...
That is a guaranteed Tommy tweet. I think I remember seeing Tommy tweet about that.
It was really... But like, they were jumping... They're like, yeah, Kai had to save his sister, and if he's surrounded by fire, he can do Spijitzu Burst. The Shadow Lord Garmadon took his sister. So I'm curious to see how they'll portray it, because clearly they're using Ninjago. Okay, that's fine. I don't expect someone like that to like be lore experts on the 400 episode show, but it is quite funny. I'm curious how accurate the portrayal of both characters will be, actually.
Yeah, well, that's my thing with the Bionicle thing. It's like with Ninjago, at least you can like visually watch a few things and like you can kind of see like how powers work. But I think with Bionicle, like you just have to read the books. Like every Toa can just kill themselves and kill everything, and like an island's worth of like all life on an island worth of radius will just like die, which our good friend Galler almost did, as you remember. He was very close to doing that. But like Tahu can do that if he wants to, and he I think he does. He does that one. I think he goes supernova once. Man, this has been a while. I think he does that once to kill all the Viscera. Man, this has been a while since I've gone through the Bionicle story. But there's a way to do it without killing yourself, and I vaguely remember that, and I think he killed all the Vizirac with it.
Well, and also it's clear they're going to base it off wiki stuff. So I don't know what are Tahu's feats on the Bionicle wiki, because if they have fun facts about him on there, they can like.
Are they using the Bionicle wiki, which sucks, or are they using Biosector 01, which is extremely like well maintained and is the actual?
What comes up first? Oh, and also I think it depends on the creators how much, because I could see a world, because I don't know how old the creators of this channel are, but I think there's a very real possibility that they grew up with Bionicle, so I could see that being the thing they care about, and then Ninjago is the one they pull in. Because it's popular.
Okay, so what happened is they put all the Viziracs on an island, trapped them on an island because they can't swim, and then they use the powers to make the volcano erupt, killing all of them.
And the island is on the body of a giant robot.
Yes.
Got it.
What are
or is it inside the giant? Is it on the robot or is it inside the robot?
Well, that island was inside. Some of them are on the giant robot. Some of them are inside. Some of them are on it. You have to like go up and down through the tunnel. All right, Tahu's feats on the wiki, abilities and trait. Oh, I think he's cooked. Because the Ninjago wiki just puts some like nonsense on there. But the Bionicle wiki only goes, or Biosector 01 only goes off of what he actually is seen to do in the story, and not what he hypothetically could do.
Yeah. But they say he can do Spijitzu Burst.
You're lagging, Mind. What was that? I think Mind's dusk has fallen. Guys, Bricks by Mind's dusk has fallen. I think your dusk fell.
I'm back. Am I here?
You're back. You're back.
Okay.
Your dusk keeps falling.
I love when my dusk falls, dude. It's so awesome. But yeah, maybe Tahu will hit Kai with all the fire powers, and then that'll unlock Spijitzu Burst, and then Kai can win.
I can almost guarantee that's what's going to happen, because otherwise, why would you Spijitzu Burst?
I don't know.
Awesome thing.
Jumping back to the Titan Mech conversation, well, I think a Fracamech would be awesome. I do think a Sora one would actually probably be the coolest.
Yeah.
I mean, all of her sets so far have been mechs, but, like, she is the tech ninja, so I think you could do something really cool, like, go, like, really heavy into the weapons and stuff on a Sora mech, and I think the white and pink would be a fun color combination.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool. But would they ever sell a standalone set of Girl?
No, probably not. So maybe it's the young twin Titan mechs, and it's Aaron and Sora.
The young twin Titan mechs. The triplet Titan mechs. Sora, Wildfire, and Aaron.
That's okay.
Dude, I want Ryu Titan mech. It's just like Ryu in like a bodysuit, like a full-on suit. Like he is.
We had that. It's called Zane's Ultra Combiner mech.
That's true. That is very true.
That's awesome when you think about it, because it's just the big Ryu mech.
That is true. That was our Ryu mech. Do you think we'll get a new Jordana minifig? Do we think we're ever going to see Jordana again?
I hope we do. That is another thing I'll critique Dragon's Rising for, is I think the world felt very interconnected seasons 1 and 2, but it's kind of followed a little bit back into the old Ninjago formula where the seasons are a bit more independent now. Because, yeah, she's a character that I thought was awesome that she carried over from season 1 to season 2, and then she just disappeared. So, I do know people asked, like, people were very big during season 3 airing time, like, asking Doc on Blue Sky, like, where's Jordana? And, so that timeline adds up, that maybe if you saw that, the writers would have put her back in the show for Dragon's Fury, and I do think it would be messed up to never address her again before the end of the series, but whether that's as a major player or a cameo in the finale, I can't say.
I could totally see her being cameo in the finale, and she has her, like, magic orb or whatever, and she's like, she comes in and blasts Ross's master, and is like, I'm on your side now, ninja. And then Sora can say, it's okay, she's with us.
It is a shame, because I think her whole thing with Sora is really, really interesting in Season 2. Like, that's one of the highlights of Season 2 is their dynamic. And like, I would like to see Cinder as well, but Cinder's a less complex character. Jordana, though, has a real dynamic with the team. Regardless, I don't think we're getting a minifigure of her. I don't think that's where the budget would go to another. Unless she is, like, a huge part of the season, I don't think we're getting a minifigure of her again.
And I don't think she would be.
Yeah. See. What do you mean you don't know Bionicle lore? Duck told you for 3 hours. I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, what do you mean? I can't. The only thing he remembered was islands are in the big robot. That's the only thing that he remembered.
I remember cleanse them with the guys who clean things. Yeah. Cleanse and all must be cleansed. I remember as above, so below. I don't know. That is one of the few videos of mine I did not edit. Like, I did not go through that footage. I went, you know what? This is probably fine, and I uploaded it raw. Because I was like,
That's every Duckworks video.
That's crazy. I'm so particular about my editing, but that one I was like, you know what? I remember most of this conversation. It's probably fine. I think I exported
the Duckworks video. I think I unless it's like Bionicle Retold, I just put the footage in order and I call it good. It's good to go, man.
I always watch all my videos back, and I still make mistakes sometimes, but my videos are heavily edited. But the that one, I believe I exported the transcript, and I Control F'd to, like, make sure, just, like, some keywords. I'm like, was this said? Was this said? No? Okay. Because I didn't remember how you describe it, because you have a way of describing things that are not appropriate for all audiences. So, there was a few things, I'm like, how did he describe this situation in the lore? And I checked it, like, no, that's I might have cut, like, one thing out, but
we missed some.
I think it's all there.
For Twitter, that's really sad.
I leave as much in as I can, but I'm like, is this going to get me in trouble? If the answer is yes, then I cut it out.
Duckbricks has no such weaknesses.
Duckbricks just don't care. He just does anything.
Correct.
They unfortunately did the same amount of research on the Kai that MatPat theory channels do, so not much. Yeah, it's regardless, I think it'll be fun. I think it's cool that Ninjago is getting acknowledgement in the broader landscape. As much as I joke about the LARPers, I do think it's a good thing when the IP grows.
This is an awesome comment.
I didn't even fully read it. I just saw Duckbricks as a Bionicle LARPer and I put it on screen. Here's when my desk is falling. Oh, we have a Twitch. Craftmaster's just jumping back and forth between Twitch and YouTube. Don't you think it's crazy how Cryptor's existence ruins the spectral lands? I mean, again, we won't dive fully into 4 Part 2 right now, but a lot of 4 Part 2 ruins the spectral lands for me. And I think it's a shame because 3, that's one of the things 3 did well, is fixing the Departed Realm.
I texted Bricks my mind this earlier today.
Let's see. I don't think that Fortnite mech set sold very well, so I don't see the possibility of a large pink mech. No, but I think white with, like, trans pink, and it doesn't even have to be that big. Like, Jay's mech was 80, Zane's mech was 60. Like, I think they could do an $80 Sora mech.
Zane's mech was 60?
Yes.
Oh, that set is awesome.
Yeah, we listen.
Oh,
What we're in now, we've not been here for that long. This is a new thing, man.
Man, this is sad. This is like I've been conditioned. I've been Pavloved by Lego into accepting expensive stats.
Yeah,
This is really sad.
yeah. That thing is it's like 800 pieces for $60. It's wonderful,
Man.
and it has 5 minifigures, like 2 of which are exclusive. I don't remember which ghosts are, like, if any of the ghosts are exclusive, but like, yeah, that's a wonderful, wonderful set, and we don't get things like that anymore.
No.
You guys talk to Lego designers. Can you please tell them or confirm we're getting a new Frack minifigure? Please, will be an affordable set. I wish I could tell you yes.
Can you please do that, Bricks My Mind?
I highlighted this for a reason because I think it's important to know the designers know, like they're on social media, they know what people want, and I think a lot of them agree as well. But this ties this up. We've talked about in other streams. There is so much more that goes into a Lego set than the designer. It's not the designer going, "Here's everything I want," and Lego just goes, "Okay." The designer's main job is to build the set. Things like minifigures and stuff they can advocate for. Like, we have Lee, who obviously put a lot of thought into the minifigures of the Old Town, and he managed to like put a lot of the fan perspective in there. But that's not every set. And something like Frack, where it would be a new head mold, dual molding, new print. Trust me, I'm sure they are aware that the fans want that, and I'm sure they're aware they want it in a cheap set, but I think it all comes down to how possible is it, and how high of a priority is it for the teams that design the elements, because since Frack is such an expensive piece to develop, the higher-ups really need to go, yes, that's what we need right now, and I hope they see that. I hope that's the case. I hope January we're swimming in Frack minifigures, and we have $10 wonderful, but I'm not holding my breath for it. I would love to be minifig prized. I don't know if I will be.
I think the digital
but the point is the designers know, and I'm sure they are also advocating for it, but they do not have all the power in that department.
Yeah, I think, like, honestly, I'd recommend reading all of Lee's Instagram posts to get a better sense of like what designers can and cannot actually advocate for. One thing I really love is that, like, I found his posts in particular are super transparent as best he can be with, like, hey, here's how the process works to be able to put something in a set. Like, he's explained he had to advocate for X, Y, and Z to be in a certain set. And I think it's really cool to be able to, like, understand that from a fan perspective, because it makes you appreciate what they can do more, but also makes people understand the limitations of, like, the designers, as much as we want them to, do not have just like a free real estate to put in anything.
Yes. And I did an interview with him earlier this year about the Old Town where we talk about all that in depth, and he talks about like how he was able to get everything that we got in the Old Town, and like things like Kai and Cole not having their hoods in that set. That's because the budget was so thin. If they put their hoods in that set, even though they were existing parts, they probably would have had to remove a print from another minifigure. That's why Dr. Julian. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he mentioned that in our interview. It was like that. Those two were stripped out because they had to. The minifigure budget was that stretched thin, and it was those two specifically because Kai's hood is in the blacksmith shop and Cole's in the polybag. So, and he didn't say it at the time, but I also suspect because Kai's in the X1 as well, there's another way to get Kai. But of course, he couldn't say that at the time because that was not revealed, and I did not know about that yet.
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
W. Lee for doing that, by the way. That is, like, the thought that he put into, like, making sure that we got that. It's interesting how he, like, because they could have just not included Jay's because he has the other helmet. Like, that would have been something they just could have not included, but they did include it because that only otherwise comes in the other $40 set. That's actually really nice. That's very cool.
Yeah. And then, like, the Time Twins sharing a torso print, that's because it would have been more expensive to give them unique ones, and the shared torso print is close enough that he would rather introduce more new prints. That's also why Saunders and Crux have a shared double-sided head that saved on budget. Dr. Julian, I was told, Dr. Julian was the last minifigure he had to this set, and he could only get him in there without the leg printing, which obviously I would have liked the leg printing, but I'm happy to have him at all.
Well, because
So,
obviously,
that-
in hindsight, they could have done Faith without the leg printing because you could just use the legs from like the older minifigure of Faith.
Mhm.
Like that was fine, but since they already finalized all the other minifigs, like they spent the money on that already. So
there's a bit more freedom with minifigure selection in a D2C set, to my understanding, because you're not like tying it into the show as heavily a lot of the time. Because I know he told me that the Faith minifigure was one of the first ones on his list, and the way he guaranteed it in the set was he built the little Dragon Hunter base in the set, so that one had to be there, as opposed to someone like Dr. Julian, who is cool to get, but he doesn't tie into the build at all. But that works with the old town, where it is this 15th anniversary celebration of a bunch of things, and they put it in the show, but clearly the set came first. Like, the set was designed to be good first, as opposed to a lot of the smaller sets, which are more built to go in tandem with the TV show. So, he sort of locked Faith in place by building the Faith build in the set, but a lot of the other characters are more wishy-washy. And I guess in theory, the design team could come up with a frack mech, but we've seen before, a lot of times character will change in development. Like, a designer will develop a model for one character, and then their managers, whoever, will go, oh, yeah, this set looks great, but let's make it for Lloyd instead. Let's make it for Kai instead. Like, we know the little Seabound mech, the Lloyd one, that was originally Kai's crab mech, and it got changed to Lloyd. We know Sora's mech from 2024, the $20 one, was originally a Nia mech, and that got changed to Sora. And I don't think that's because the designers prefer Sora. I think that's just because there was an ask from higher up, hey, this would sell better as a Sora set. So I don't think the old town method would work for Frack, because even if a designer pitched a really cool Frack mech, there's a chance the designer goes, yeah, it's cool, but maybe it should be for Kai instead.
For Lloyd. Yeah.
Yeah. Though, I mean, I don't know, maybe they pitch just like a fully snake-themed mech and make it really cool.
Well, because like what I'm saying, like you give it a snake tail, give it like very obviously snake, like give it like a snake head that goes above it. I feel like you have to. That would be so.
Yeah,
cool.
but then Lego's just gonna be like, yeah, that looks like a villain set. We don't make those anymore.
Hey, Oni mech, big Oni.
Yes.
Next year, W Duskfall. Let them
W
cook.
Duskfall. Yep. Yeah. No, I'm excited for that. Villain stuff is awesome. That actually, it ties into the Batman conversation from earlier. I think it's a very similar situation where right now Lego's not making what would be fun. They're only making things that will sell.
Yes.
And that's why we don't get villain sets, because hero sets have always sold better. So why make villain sets when they're going to sell worse? And I think that sucks from like just a collection perspective, but it's the way of things. It's the same thing with Batman. It's like DC sets would sell, but they're not going to sell as well as a Batmobile. So why make other DC sets when you can make more Batmobiles?
Yep. Which is like it's so sad. Like, okay, you make a $40 DC set. If it is a Batmobile, it will always sell better than $40. I don't know, Superman versus Lobo bike or whatever. Like, it will always sell better. So Lego will just keep doing that, which sucks. Because like I think, at least for me as a kid, I fell in love with Ninjago like because of the show, but set wise, it was because every single wave, like at least every single year, was so different. Like it was all about like what are the villain sets are going to be this year. It's snakes this year. It was skeletons last year, and then we have the Stone Army stuff, and then the ninja. Like it's so different because of the focus on villain stuff. But then like I think as a long-term fan, it does get a little bit. As much as I love Ninjago sets now, it is a lot of like ninja vehicles just over and over.
Yes.
It's a little bit annoying.
And there's no like. A lot of the sets feel like they could fit into any wave. Like the Cayenne Coal Combiner vehicles, that could have come out 2 years ago, or it could come out 2 years from now, and it would fit into any wave. It's not every set, but a lot of sets are like that these days. And I miss when the Ninja were the underdogs. Like the first 2-3 years especially, the Ninja had the dragons in 2011, and then they each had one vehicle in 2012. But like the villains got way more, and I always thought that was so cool. Because it. But I also understand. I'm sure in 2012, I'm sure Kai's bike and Jay's plane sold way better than any Serpentine vehicle. I mean, personally, I was collecting the Serpentine vehicles, but that's just me.
Same, yeah. I don't know. I was way more excited about the Serpentine vehicles than I was about any of the Ninja vehicles. I could not.
I also don't think we've had a villain with an aesthetic that strong in a while. And I think. It was a mixed bag, too. When you're changing the villain aesthetic, some work really well and others don't. Like, for me at least, Skulking vehicles are good. Serpentine's great. Stone Warrior is okay. I like them, but they're not crazy.
I thought they're pretty weak. focus builds. Honestly, I think that was where it started hurting.
I don't like the rebooted like aesthetic.
Ninja Red Mech Dragon is cool, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fine, but I like the grays and the purples feel very generic to me. Like it doesn't have the white bone, the green snake. Like it's
sure.
It's metal and it's meant to be metal and futuristic, which I guess is correct, but it didn't feel like Ninjago as much.
I get it. Yeah.
The tournament has great sets aside from the vehicles. I think the vehicles are the weakest part with that like tan. I don't think there's anything special there.
Yeah, the tournament villain sets are bad.
Possession is amazing. Possession was like a return to form. Those were really, really good villain sets.
Yeah.
I like Skybound a lot. And my point, we get to movie, and movie I think is what shot villain vehicles in the foot because they made so many and they were all okay. And
they were a little worse than okay. I think all of the villain sets for the movie, aside from Garmadon, were really bad. Manta Ray,
and I think it was a similar thing of them like trying to recreate the magic of the snake vehicles where it's like very themed around the sharks and whatnot, but it just wasn't as cool. And I'll admit I'm part of the problem. Like I bought almost that entire wave, but you know what I didn't buy any of? The villain sets. I didn't buy a single one.
Flying Jelly Sub, Piranha Mech.
Those are two sets I'm still missing are the Flying Jelly Sub and the Manta Ray Bomber.
Yeah, they're not great.
It also didn't help that like that was the first big expensive Ninjago wave, so it was like I can't afford the villain sets. I need to get all the good guy stuff. But I think that was the wave that shot villain sets in the foot because Sons of Garmadon and Hunted had a few. And then after that, they were just
some of the best. Like the Diesel Knot is one of my favorite Ninjagos. The Dragon Pit was an awesome set. Like
yes, that's true. That's true.
After that, especially 11-minute era, we didn't get anything villain wise, really. Like
I mean, we got Firefang, one of my favorite sets of all time.
That's still a small set. Like we didn't get like a wave of villain stuff, and even like we got Ice Emperor's Castle, but half that was the dragon.
Yeah,
and it really sucks because I remember the concept art had these like giant wolves that the Blizzard Samurai were riding, and I think the Blizzard Samurai were like some of the best like minifigures that we got for Ninjago villains. I love the aesthetic of the Blizzard Samurai. I think I saw someone else commented down there as well. Like that was really cool to do that, but like I just feel like there's so many missed opportunities because. I would argue, like, even with Seabound, we could have gotten a really cool wave of, like, underwater creatures.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and then that's the point where, like, 2021 is, like, when things really shifted to, like, we're never getting villain stuff ever at all.
Reefbringer was awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Master of the Mountain is a wave I look back on very fondly. I mean, Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon, I think, is one of the best Ninjago sets of all time. That thing is so good.
Yeah,
and that thing's $100, which is crazy. Like what $100 got you in 2020 versus now is crazy.
Yeah,
that's a great set and a great villain build. And yeah, you got Reefbringer as well. But then yeah, after that it was Seabound had nothing. We got Core, which was like the whole point was that you got nothing. Crystallized had one set I really like that you hate, and then another set I think we both hate.
Yeah. What's the other set we both hate?
The the Crystal King Temple.
Oh yeah,
that is a victim of budget. I think I could talk. There is some retailers posted images of that set, an earlier version of it that looked significantly better, and I think that thing just got stripped for budget because that wave had so many minifigures that I think a lot of that minifigure budget came out of that set, and the end result is not great.
Yeah.
And just shame because I like the crystal, like for everything the season is, I like the crystallized aesthetic a lot. I think the pinks and the blacks are very, very cool.
We never got any cool sets based off of it. Like there were no cool villains.
I like the Crystal King mech. I think it's very cool.
Well, in about a week from now, we are going to be having a very deep discussion about that and many other sets at my house.
Yes, we are. Jordana's Titan mech. What a great idea.
That is a great idea.
Wait, I saw a comment about Batman 06 LARPers. I wanted to read that. Where is that?
Hey, if you're a Batman 06 LARPer, I'm giving away not one, not two, but 3 brand new Batman 06 Jokers only this weekend, Friday, Saturday.
Are you seriously cashing on the Batman 06 stuff?
Yes. I'm doing it ironically because the point is that it's stupid. The prices are going up, so I'm giving away 3 Jokers for free. I think it's so stupid.
Sure, you're not doing that to get all those people into your stream. You would never do that.
No, I would never. I would never. Well, see, I would do that if I actually had other Batman 06 stuff to sell, but I have nothing Batman 06 to sell. The only Batman 06 items are the 3 things I'm giving away for free. And
I've got a Two-Face and a Killer Croc that I got from a bulk lot in Europe that I need to sell before those prices go down. Because
that's why I can sell it for you on the auction happening this weekend only.
If you pay me market for them, I'll give them to you. Yeah, I don't care. I'll do that. I'll do that easily. You can because you'll probably get more than market for them on the stream, so you can take them for market.
I don't know about that. I don't think my audience cares at all about that.
That's
Although
true.
apparently everyone cares about Batman now.
Yeah. Anyway, this comment says, "Did you see Ninjago to Batman 06 LARPer or going back to Star Wars and Bionicle?"
Please stay away from Bionicle. Please stay away from my precious Bionicle. Although, actually, I don't care. I own every Bionicle thing anyway. You know what? Drive the prices up. I don't care, man. I've collected everything I need to get.
Star Wars? What kind of Star Wars? Because classic Star Wars is surprisingly cheap, and I would like it to stay that way because I hope to collect it someday. Because I have bits and pieces, but a lot of that surprisingly, like, I don't care if they drive up Clone Wars prices. Clone Wars is a LARPer theme, and it has been since the beginning, so I don't care. Like that is where the LARPers were raised, was on the Clone Wars. So I don't care if Clone Wars prices go up. But if it's like the classic original trilogy stuff, then I would be a little annoyed because I like that stuff. And that stuff's so abundant too. There's so much of that out there.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I feel like Bionicle, for all it is, like, there are really expensive Bionicle things, but unless you're going for the rare Bionicle sets, like, at least the last time I checked, it's not that expensive to like get a Tahu, like the original one, 2001. Like, at least last time I checked, it was like $15 maybe. I mean, I'm sure that's gone up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure with the minifigure too. I'm sure a lot of people have been buying.
With the minifigure, it probably went up. Let's see. I'm very scared to look. Okay, no, it's like $20.
Okay, cheapest US used 13. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. Oh, I see cheapest US used is 25.
I'm seeing 13.
Are you looking at the right Tahu?
Probably not. 7116.
No.
No,
that's
I see.
That's the one from 2010. 8534 is the right one. But $25 used cheapest US.
No, that's not bad at all.
I mean, as someone who's been a Bionicle fan for his entire life, and I remember back when it was like $8 when I was a kid to buy used, like, that's not great, but it's also like that's not the worst thing in the world. I think like that's okay.
Do you think they'll fix the Ninjago prices? Because these have amazing Ninjago selection now. It's only full of DX and energy slop, and nothing good for Dragon's Rising.
That is awesome.
That is the other. It's not. We talk about the LARPers, but the other issue is the sheer number of physical stores that exist now. And I've talked about this before. And Bricks and Bitty Figs is a large part of the problem. I actually think if Bricks and Bitty Figs didn't exist, the other stores wouldn't be able to follow suit so easily. Because I much prefer the independent stores to the Bricks and Bitty Figs, but it's just there is no market price anymore because the minute something cheap goes on BrickLink, either a real person's going to buy it or a store's going to buy it, and then they can just say, "Sorry, lowest listed is $80," and it's $80 because a million stores across the country have been buying them out. So I don't know. I've been trying to buy. I made some terrible purchases this past week.
Oh yeah, you sent me your. I mean, to be fair, I made the worst purchase ever. So you explain to chat what purchases you made, and I guarantee none of them are as bad as the one I did.
So I bought. Do I even want to say the dollar amounts? I feel so stupid talking about this. I bought a sealed Kendo Zane spinner for $100. I was holding off on because as you guys know, I'm working on my big spinner video, and I hope to have that out next weekend. I've been locking in on it, and fingers crossed, not this weekend, but next weekend I want to have that out, and it'll probably be like, I don't know, it's gonna be my only video like for a while, but I really want to have that out by then. But earlier this year I bought Classic Zane sealed, Zane DX sealed from this guy.
Yep. And I gave you a great price because the Duck Bricks auctions are the best way to find stuff at a great price.
You definitely did not text me and be like, "Bro, you cooked me."
Definitely.
And then I bought Energy Zane Sealed, and I was waiting on Kendo because I was like, Kendo is not worth 100. Or he was like 130 at the time. I'm like, I'm not dropping 130 on Kendo Zane. There's no world where I'm dropping that much. He will go down. And I've been waiting, and I've been waiting, and I look at that thing all the time, and I'm like, I have the other 3. It would be cool to complete the collection. It would be cool to have them in the background for the video, too, because, like, I'm not gonna have... I would love every spinner for the video, but there's no world that's happening. So, just the Zanes I'm happy with.
So you've got most of the spinners.
Yeah, so I also have all the footage. So, like, I will show all of it.
Unironically, just film the intro at my house while I'm out, entertaining my guests, and you can just do that.
The plan is to have the video up before then, but if somehow it's not finished by then, I will.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, so I've been hesitant on the Kendo Zane, and I finally bit the bullet and bought it just so I have all 4. And I know it's going to go down to like $50 now that I've done that.
Yeah.
And then there also was another Zane DX listing on eBay for like $80. I think I spent $100 on your stream for it, or $120.
Something like that. But that was
I think it was $120 because market
great.
was $140 at the time, so I spent like $120. Anyway, there was a listing for like $80, and I'm like, I already have it. I'm just gonna throw an offer. I love lowballing people, by the way. I'll set offers of like $10 on a $100 item just in case. I like to see what happens. I think it's funny. I said that really bad.
You see Bricks My Mind coming.
No, that's the thing is my YouTube account's anonymous, so nobody knows it's me.
Awesome.
But
awesome.
Because I don't want people to sell it to me for cheap because it's Bricks My Mind. I want people to sell to me for cheap because I want to get it for cheap.
Actually, because nobody's accepting. If Duckbricks throws an offer to anybody, they're gonna be like, "No, Duckbricks, you have the money, you can buy it." I should make an anonymous eBay account so I can do this too.
I threw a $50 offer on this $80 Zane spinner, and they accepted it, and I was like, I didn't even want this. Why did I do that? So now I have 2 Zane DX spinners. It's because
it's okay.
That one was a North American box, so the one I bought from you is EU, and my other 3 are North American. So now I will have all 4 North American. But
you can just give it back to me.
I'll sell it back to you, yeah.
You can just give it back to me.
I'll sell it back to you. So those were 2 of my purchases, and then I bought the lenticular Rattler card display for like $70, $60.
That's crazy how much money you spent on that, but thank you, because we needed that for our video.
Yes, well, I already had the card, and I wanted the set. Sealed ones go for like $200, and used ones go for about that price. And I was like, yeah, I guess. There's also not much inventory. Like, there was a used one that sold for $70 like a week ago, and there's no listings on BrickLink for it, and there's sealed ones for $200. So I'm like, I guess I'll do it. So I bought all those one day. Terrible idea. I shouldn't have done any of that.
Do you have built Sensei Wu lenticular card display?
No, I have a sealed one.
I also have a sealed one.
Yeah. Well, so that was the lowball I did the other day. Someone has that listed without the card for $45. I was like, this is bulk parts. This isn't real. So I gave them a $10 offer.
That is actually worth $10. Like without the
so
card.
I set a $10 offer. They rejected it. I was like, okay, it was worth a try. I don't know. Whenever I see something way overvalued, but it's something I want, I will send them like a really mean offer. They don't have listen. It's an offer. They don't have to accept it. But like, when people sell like bulk spinners for like $200, like without figures, I always send them like a $50 offer. Like, because I'm not dropping 400 on spinners, but your thing is worth like 50. I'll give you 50 for it if you want it, and if you don't, that's okay.
Yeah, we might need to get that.
Yeah.
Or Bricks My Mind can open a sealed one because you need the cards out anyway for your.
No, I've got like 3 copies of lenticular Wu. I do not need that one.
Oh, so we literally just the parts.
Yes.
Okay, that's more doable.
Because it's the same card that's in the weapon pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe I'll order the parts.
Yeah, it's like nothing. So yeah, if you ever get a super lowball offer on a Ninjago listing, then I'm sorry, it might be me.
Name of the account, Bricks My Mind.
I'm not saying. I actually don't even know. It's like some random, like procedurally generated. It's a bunch of letters and numbers, and my profile picture is nothing to do with me. So I try my best to stay anonymous.
That is really funny.
These people are asking about the Monkie Kid re-upload. That was at the beginning of the stream. You'll have to watch it back once we're done streaming. We talked about that at the beginning.
Yep.
I bought a 2018 Brooktober pack for like $84 plus shipping. I thought that was a stupid price. Yep, that is The world we live in now. That's insanely good at this point. Yeah.
That's really good.
A couple years ago though, that would have been crazy. I remember like passing on like duplicate Future J's for like $20 because like I already have one. I don't need another one. That's $20.
Same. I remember seeing that at $20. I was at a store that had the Ninjago Bricktober packs for like $15. Like it was in 2018, and I was like, why would I buy that? I already have all the minifigures. I got the pack already. And they had like a stack of them, and I was like, I don't want this.
I think I mentioned this before, but my sister has a copy of that pack because the Toys R Us checkout lady wanted to make sure we didn't fight over them. So the one that I was getting, so she just gave my sister one when I was checking out. So she doesn't want to sell it, but I'm like, I keep telling her, like, if you ever need $400, I will help you sell that thing because that is what that thing is worth.
Or you can sell it on the Duck Bricks auction for even even less because Duck Bricks has only steals at his auction. That's
yeah, he only has steals at his auctions.
Steals only. Steals only.
Steals
only. Absolute steals
only. Is Old Town worth it when you have 300 to spend? I do think. Is it the best value D2C on shelves right now? I think probably.
I think it's the best value D2C ever. Change my mind. Name another direct consumer set that's better value than Old Town if you're a Ninjago fan.
Yeah. I think Markets is pretty good.
Not as good as Old Town.
No.
At least I think I'm weighing the minifigures a lot higher.
Yeah, the minifigure. I mean, it's the best Ninjago minifigure selection ever. Possibly the best minifigure. Like Avengers Tower, I guess, gives it a run for its money, but that's like $200 more.
Well, the minifigures are not great in Avengers Tower. Some of them are good, but a lot of them are like repeats. But
also, Avengers Tower is very accurate, but God, that looks like a boring thing to build.
Yeah, it's pretty boring to build, but it's really like I will say it's a cool build. Like it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looks like Avengers Tower, and I've been tempted by that so many times. But like, it compared like Old Town isn't like Old Town is built to be a Lego set. Avengers Tower is built to be a movie prop, and that's why Old Town is better.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree. I do like Avengers Tower. That might be my favorite Marvel set, but yes. That's
one I debate that one all the time. Like, is that worth picking up before it retires? I don't know.
Yes, I would say I would recommend.
It's just so much money, and I like Marvel. I don't know if I like Marvel that much.
I was given another free Avengers Tower last year, and I just gave it to someone. I should have just given it to you.
Cooked, dude. See, this is the kind of steal you get in the Duck Bricks Whatnot stream. You get things for free because he cares.
You can get. I am giving away $1,500 worth of free Lego during the Duck Bricks stream happening this weekend, which I have not even advertised yet because I'm waiting for my friend to arrive with all of the merchandise. He arrives tomorrow night.
I will say, for all my spinner buying, I did get an absolute steal on my. Well, it's still ridiculous price, but it's much better. What?
You got an absolute steal on the Duck Bricks auction.
No, but I got a bigger steal on eBay for my sealed classic Zane. That thing goes for $600 right now, and I paid $150 for it in like the height of like LARPerhood. Yeah.
Wait, that thing costs $600. That's the one I'm missing.
Yeah, the like cheapest on eBay right now is $600.
Really?
Yeah. Because a friend of mine is trying to collect all of the original Ninja, and that's the one he's missing too. And he's like, he does not want to pay that.
Oh no! Oh my God! $700 on Bricklink is the cheapest one.
Yep.
Oh. There isn't even a sealed one for Cole on Bricklink. I'm cooked.
There's a Cole on eBay right now for like $100. Oh no! Oh wait, no, that's DX. I think it was DX. I spent last night just scrolling because on vacation I did not check once, but I usually like my morning routine like while I'm like starting work for the day is I scroll eBay Ninjago spinners and just see what's going on.
I am missing 7 sealed Ninjago spinners. I have the other one sealed. It's Cole.
Do you want to list them all on stream so all the viewers know exactly what prices to drive up?
Actually, no. That's a good idea. Never mind. Never mind. I have them all. It's okay.
I have every single one. In fact, I'm not even going to buy anymore. So if you guys just want to let the prices drop, I won't even buy them.
I'm actually not going to buy them. Actually, I'm actually not going to purchase these ever. Oh, oh my God. I'm looking at the prices of all the ones I don't have.
Are these the ones that were in the missing order, the disappearing order?
Oh, that order showed up. Okay, wait. I have 2 sealed energy J's now. Because that order showed up
for free.
I could give you one. I could give you one. I don't know what to do with the second sealed energy J, because like, who is buying that from me for $2,000? Like,
didn't Stud City successfully sell one for like way over market?
Yeah, but that's the Stud City, man. I
don't get it. I don't understand Whatnot. I don't understand eBay Live. I don't understand.
I can't even. Stud City sold his for like $6,000. Listen,
when he announced that live stream, I was like, surely these are all going to go for under market, because if they're not selling for these prices of Bricklink in a live stream, who's going to drop $6,000 or $3,000 on a Energy J, and then it went for $6,000? So it's like, sure, whatever, man. Nothing's real. The aftermarket's not real. Nothing is real.
To order some things for me. I need to make sure I secure these prices.
Are the Pilot Ninja expensive now? Zane is, and then all the DX ones are, obviously. I think the others aren't too bad, but yeah, Zane is like $40 still, which is so stupid.
Why is Knuckle $80 sealed?
Knuckle, because he's from the March wave that didn't have as much production.
I'm so cold. Well, I just purchased one spinner.
Well, you've purchased it now, so you can say what it was.
Yeah, I didn't have sealed Fang Sui.
Oh, really? How much did you pay for it?
$50.
Okay, yeah, I bought one for that same price a couple months ago.
Yep, I'm happy with that. Well,
yeah, that's.
I don't know if it's been bought yet. I texted my friend, my European friend, to buy it for me, because he just brings stuff for me back from Europe whenever he visits the US, and he just responded with like the War reaction gif, like the photo.
Awesome. Hey, if you need 12 snappers, I have them.
I texted you, and his reaction was when I just texted him. I was like, "Please buy this for me right now." Accurate response when Duckbricks.
That's awesome.
And says,
That's
"Please
awesome.
buy this for me right now."
So I could realistically make bank for my old used Ninjago 2011 figures of the 4 Ninja. Yes, I mean, I made my aftermarket video like months ago, and it's things are a little different now. But my advice: if you have stuff you don't need, sell it now, because the prices. I doubt prices on most things are going to go up from here. I think it's only going to go down. So you might as well make the most of this. Like I think the artificially driving up the market is a little insane, but there's no issue in making the most of the market that we're in. So go ahead, list it for like, I don't know, like 10% under market, and it'll sell immediately, and you will make back way more money than what you paid on those things.
Yeah. He responded and said, "This is also in the same Bricklink store. I think I need this for the apartment."
Yeah, no, you need that for the collection, man. That's for the museum.
That is yeah. This is the reaction when I was like, "Hey, please buy this Ninjago set for me." He got it.
I'm working on an awful mock that falls apart when you look at it wrong.
Sounds like you're making a brick fall.
This is the quote from our room tour video, right? That's what you said about the thing that was hanging from your ceiling. That's the only reason I think that's a direct quote from you.
That is a direct Duckbricks quote.
Bricks by Mine, can you please trade me a few Frag minifigures? I'll give you a possessed Lloyd. I don't care. I'll actually do it.
I'll do it. It's okay. You can talk to
Duckbricks. How many Frags do you have?
I will give you how many Frags do I have? So many. Thanks to Legoland Germany, more than you.
You don't those don't have torsos and legs.
Listen, man, Frag minifigures can be whatever you desire. They are casual Frags. They are training Frags. They are Frags walking around Ninjago City with city torsos. I have an unlimited supply of Frags.
Dude, Frag heads were gone by the time I went. I was so upset. I didn't get any.
You're cooked. It's because Duckbricks got them all.
I think I have 4 full Frags, and that's all I need. I don't think I would get rid of any of them, but I don't think I need any more either.
I have 1 full Frag. And I have
okay, well, maybe I'll get the possessed Lloyd then.
No, I have 1 full Frag, but I have 12 Frag heads.
Uh-huh. Someone's offering to pick you up the exclusive trophy in Barcelona.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to Barcelona in a couple months. I'm going
Are
to.
you?
Yes, we're. Oh yeah, we changed our trip. We're not going to Japan anymore. We're going to Barcelona instead.
Right. Yeah. And Denmark is you're still doing
Yeah.
Denmark?
Yes,
Yeah.
Barcelona,
Okay.
then Denmark. Oh, I did tell you that. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this trophy going to be out by then? Doesn't it come out in October?
Oh, we could. If it's not September, then I'm cooked.
I think it's October.
It takes Lego that long to put like a little sticker into a set
And remove the minifigure.
and remove the minifigure. Yeah. I'm trying to find.
Our frag figure is going to be expensive. I mean, they already kind of are. They're like $20, which is crazy for a magazine figure. But I think it will depend on whether or not he does come in another set. Because if like, surely we get a frag for Dragon's Fury. But if we don't, I fear for the state of frag in a couple years.
Yeah, I think. Well, because Frack's not even like another character from Ninjago that we haven't gotten, where it's like, okay, they just need to make a new like torso print and head print and maybe even a new leg print, but like that is a new mold, so that may never happen.
Yes.
Like, have we ever gotten a minifigure from a previous season that required a new mold before?
That's a good question.
Ever?
Well,
I don't
chat
think
back me if because I'm trying to think, but you might remember first.
I don't think so. Like an Old Town thing where we got an old minifigure.
Yeah.
That needed a new mold because we've.
It would only be in Legacy or Cities.
I can't think of any.
No, me neither.
It might be Frack over.
I mean, that's the fair. Harumi did reprint that. It brought back an old hairpiece that was discontinued. That's
Yes,
something.
An existing mold. That is something. That's true. That is something, but that's not like a new mold.
Yeah, but it was a revival. Like that. No, it wasn't because video had it. So it was just. I bet you the mold was still around.
Camille, sort of. But that hairpiece was from the collectible minifigure series, so that was not a new hairpiece. And that definitely wasn't in production anymore. So like, I guess that's the same thing as the Harumi thing where they brought it back. They brought it back.
Yeah.
It might be cooked. It might be.
Yeah,
fine.
we might be. I mean,
don't get one
they
next
could
Frack over.
Imagine they make a new frack like years from now, and they bring back the old mask piece.
And they just recolor it.
Yeah.
That'd be really awesome.
I mean, I would be okay. Like as much I do want unmasked frack, I would be okay with the current one if they found a way to print the eyes. The pupils are more important than the unmasked version to me. Both ideally, but
actually, that is interesting to think of. Talking about them bringing back the Camille hairpiece because they did not do that for Dusk.
I think it's just budget and level of importance of character. Like Camille is in more scenes than Dusk is, and I think especially the 60
really a hairpiece that exists that can replicate that, like particularly.
Yeah. No, she would not have looked. Camille would not have looked good with any other hairpiece.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love Ninjago.
At the end of the day, I think the theme with the most budget is undoubtedly Ninjago. Without a shadow of a doubt, the theme with the most budget is absolutely
Ninjago. Yeah.
Without a shadow,
I think
actually Ninjago.
I do think it comes back to budget allocation, though, because Ninjago doesn't do dual-molded legs. They don't do dual-molded arms. They rarely do arm print. Though, I guess we have dual-molded masks instead. That's where our dual-molding budget goes.
And we have way more dual-molded new components every year.
Yeah. And yet it still doesn't feel like enough. And yet we still get Cryptor without leg printing.
Listen, man, I don't care. There's precedent for that. He was in Day of the Departed with no leg printing. I don't care. I don't care about that.
He doesn't have his armor, either.
I don't care. Nobody cares about it.
Imagine Dragon's Fury would just get a random Crag Big Fig for no reason. Well, hey, I mean, we're still with Wildbrain. They have that model. They could very easily slot that into the show without issue.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Krags walking around the crossroads, actually.
No, all of his people are dead.
Uh-huh.
Zane
And
killed
and time moves differently, so he's dead too, probably, and now we never have to see Krag again. Thank God.
Great.
Good, he deserves it.
All of them. Thank you, Zane. I support the Ice Emperor.
Zane, I knew I liked you, dude. Zane, you did something right.
Guys, he made the Neverrealm great again.
Krag should have been the delegate to the summit. Okay. Yep. His lack of leg printing makes me want to run, scream, fear him. Awesome. Wow, I must be dreaming. Can we get some hashtag Z's in the chat? We've not had enough hashtag Z's today.
Yeah, hashtag Z, hashtag Z.
Hashtag Z in the chat? Oh, I also, for the donation sounds, I want to have a good Z-Blob one. And I've not watched enough Dreams to know.
He's doing his Blobby Spinjitzu.
Yeah, I thought about
Blobby Spinjitzu. That is
I thought about that earlier today. I do want to do that one. But if there's any other Z-Blob funny moments, we got to put as donation goals.
Blobby Spinjitzu has to be it. Absolutely.
If you guys are watching this on YouTube, by the way, if you check the description of this video, the very first thing in the description is hashtag Z now.
Hashtag Z. I'll do that for the next episode. Hashtag Z.
Hashtag Z? Hashtag Z. Oh, whoa. That's a lot of hashtag Z's in the chat. They all came in at once for me.
That is a lot of hashtag Z. Yes. Oh my God.
Z?
Yeah.
Hashtag Z?
Ice
Hashtag
Emperor
Z.
was what society needs right now. I agree. I actually agree with that. That is really true.
Would you vote for the Ice Emperor in a presidential election?
Oh, 100%.
Nice.
I'd vote for General Vex. I think General Vex is good economic policy. I would believe economic policy.
Do you think Qatar is still alive?
Akita's still alive. I bet Qatar is still alive.
Yeah, where is he?
I don't know.
Chima or Dreams? Which show is better? Can I say neither?
As someone who's seen both of them, that's a question.
I think Dreams is more of a story. Like Chima definitely has a better world. Like the world building of Dreams is atrocious, but there's a story in there, which is more than I could say for the episodes of Chima that I've seen.
Hit that hole with everything you've got.
The Dreams does have some really Dreams. There's aspects of the Dream show I find charming. Like I don't hate the cast of characters. I think their dynamic's cute. There's just some really bad.
What was name one good Dreams episode?
Oh,
there was the flashback one with Bo and
yeah, that was cool. That character is so funny. He's just like he tortures his daughter and her friends for fun, and then like he comes back and he's like, I want to be a dad again. And then like he goes into the real world and he's a disgusting old man just like harassing children on the street. And he's like, I know who you are when you sleep. I know who you are. And turns out he's their dad.
Like elementary school, and he's going up to like, listen, Night Hunter, you see how this looks, right? I mean, it's like I don't know what is that character? How is he a real character?
I really like the episode where Mateo's dad starts dating a woman who's into crystal healing, and Mateo thinks she's the Never Witch.
She's evil because she's into crystals, which, to be fair, based on my personal experience, they were probably right. She is probably evil, but for completely unrelated reasons.
And then yeah, the resolution is that episode's funny too because it's like they act like Mateo's being really irrational, and they're like the lesson at the end is like, yeah, your dad's allowed to date, which like I guess is a good lesson for children with like parents who aren't together. But he was kind of right for being like, dude, she had a raven necklace, like that's the Never Witch, dude.
And she was into crystals, dude. Like, it's a good lesson for kids to learn.
And not like into crystals in the way that they're pretty, into crystals that she thought they were magic and heal people. Like, that's Never Witch stuff, man.
It's the healing crystals. It's just like, that's a lesson I should, like, if I watched Lego Dreams as a kid, I could have saved, like, I would have saved at least 6 months of my time. I'll say that.
Brooke Henry just became a member, and we had the membership sound play.
Awesome.
That was a Brooke Henry suggestion, that one. It's it's part of Zane's death scene where you see Dr. Julian go, Zane! And he gives him a hug. That's anytime someone becomes a member or refreshes their membership. I think also if you're an existing member, you could just send that and interrupt the stream. But yeah, that was a good suggestion from Henry.
That is
You know it's bad when your dad isn't crystallized. True.
Yeah, true. Weren't they watching Crystallized in one episode? Oh no, they were watching Sons of Garmadon.
Yeah, because Tommy knows what his best work is.
Yeah, he does. The thing is, season 3 of Dreams is actually. Oh, there's one episode. That's right. Season 3, episode 10 of Lego Dreams. All the good guys win, and then they realize it was all a dream, and the bad guys actually win. And that was awesome. They literally do an episode where they're like, "Wait, it was all a dream."
A dream inside the dream?
Yeah, it was a dream inside the dream, and they were just getting tricked. That was very awesome. That was an awesome episode.
Do you think they're going to release all 20 episodes of Dragon's Fury together, or will they release 10 at the start of the year and the other 10 around the end of the year? I think they're going to release 10 around the start of the year, and then another 10 somewhere in like May, June on a weird streaming platform like Tubi or Peacock, or
in the middle of Comic-Con, like
in the middle, like right around Comic-Con time. Yeah, either right before or right after the panel. So they have to scramble to change the panel, or the panel becomes irrelevant like 20 minutes after. Or it's going to happen 2 months before that. So. Regardless, I don't think it's good. I think Lego's going to want it to be like April, October. I think it's going to end up being like April, June, or April, July. I think that's a very likely thing, considering that's happened the past like 3 years, and also most years before that. Just not 2023 because the show released differently that year.
Yep. Lego Ninja. Run! Scream! Fear me!
I've been asked to replay the membership notification because they didn't hear it. What do you mean you didn't hear it?
I think someone has to become a member for that. But I have no stake in the a member of the Bricks by Mind channel. So honestly, you should not.
Run, scream, fear me. Dream Season 2 finale was peak. I never got that far. I got through part 1, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. I can't do this, and I stopped watching it.
You and I have very different definitions. I could not tell you a single thing that happens in the Dream Season 2 finale. not
or it happens that same night. That would be, if it leaks the same day as part 1, that would be legendary. I mean, 3 was like a week later. 3 was pretty close to that.
Yeah.
I would like for it to be weekly, but that's hard for Lego to do. I mean, I would kill for weekly releases, but that's not the landscape we live in anymore. I think it would do wonders for like, imagine the fandom. Imagine like getting to speculate with everyone else weekly between episodes. How fun would that be? Like, we would. I think that would grow the fandom so much if like, because like the modern like media lands. Because I've gotten into shows because I've seen people discussing them weekly on Twitter. Like that has led me to watch shows.
Yep.
And I think if Ninjago had that'd be awesome. It's just 10 episodes. But I mean, at least there's the season break to give us a little bit of speculation. But yeah, I would kill for weekly. But we haven't had weekly in age. What was the last season that released weekly? It's been a while. It's extreme.
The last season that released weekly was, I want to say Master of the Mountain, but then like everything leaked though. Like I just like like because I watched Master of the Mountain when it leaked. Like the only time I remember watching Ninjago week to week was like rebooted or season 1 or like season 2.
Yeah, I think there was a season in the middle there that released week to week, but I forget what it was. Like a more modern season that released week.
I remember Skybound leaked. Was it Possession?
Maybe?
Oh, Seabound.
Yeah, Seabound, but Seabound was also like months early.
It was months early,
April.
but it was week to week, right?
Yes, yeah, I believe so. That sounds right. Yes, it was. I'm turning up the notification sounds for the memberships per the request of the audience. It should be twice as loud next time someone becomes a member. Awesome. French Prime Empire was legendary. That was funny.
Yep, I remember that. Oh, Ninjago Coal Spinner Rare Sealed, $115 on eBay. I will buy that right now. Nobody buy it. Nobody
Someone
buy
beat him to it. Beat him to it. Beat him to it.
No,
buy it right now.
Listen, no. I'm buying it right now. I'm not even going to make an offer. They're accepting offers. I don't want to risk it. Someone on this. I said it on stream already. I cooked myself.
Oh yeah, Oni Trilogy was weekly. That's right. Yeah, we didn't watch Oni Trilogy in bulk.
That's right. That was weekly. That was awesome. That was so great.
Because I remember not knowing if where Misako was. Because like Lloyd mentions that she was gone, but we're like, why? And then she did come back by the finale.
Yes.
All right, and then Crystallized Part 2 leaked weekly. Like it was, it wasn't airing. It was like airing on some European channel, weekly, and then we all watched it.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm so lost. Oh my gosh, shipping was so expensive. Okay, I might not have been able to that.
Was it not a U.S. listing?
No, it was in the UK. Cooked.
Yeah, there's a few UK to few South Korean listings, I think, for spinners that like, aren't terrible prices, but the shipping just kills it.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Well, it's too late. I got cooked. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. I hit pay 3 times.
Yeah, we've not had.
I love it.
We've not had the weekly release in forever, and that's because I think LEGO did make an active attempt to switch to streaming to combat leaks, but then the leaks happened anyway. So, and in fact, the streamers are now leaking it because they give all the episodes to the streamers. So,
yes.
Crystallized was one of the part 1 was one of the craziest drops when it came out like every 15 minutes on LEGO's YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. I was.
Oh no, it was every I think it was every 30 minutes, so there was like a little bit of downtime to wait between each episode, but I only like realized it was happening by like episode 6, so like it was only the last few I waited for. That was a weird day.
I was flying to Billund. I was at the airport flying to Billund, Denmark while that was happening, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I was trying to watch on airport Wi-Fi. That was awful. Because like we didn't know if they were going to be taken down or like. What
and they did. They go down like a day later, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cute how many stories we have of I had to watch the show in this weird spot because it released when it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. Good job.
Here's an interesting topic of conversation. How messy do you think Dragon's Fury is going to be? You have Lloyd Gall and the I guess this is spoilers. It started.
Bro, just spoiled Dragon's Fury. Bro, just bricks by me.
Listen, okay, comments off the screen, but this ties into a larger conversation. I've seen a lot of people say this about a lot of media recently of like, they have so many things to address. How are they going to get through it all? And I think we have 20 episodes. That's a lot. I have faith. Like, I don't think everything is going to be, I don't think everything is going to be resolved necessarily, but I think all the important stuff we have plenty of time to. Like, I don't think this is, it's not like it's a movie where you only have 90 minutes. Like, there is so much you have time to do in a full season. It's okay. It's not your fault. There's spoilers. It's my fault for putting it on screen. I should have read. I just saw the first part of your message with how messy do you think it was going to be, and I started reading it before reading the rest. That's my bad.
I cannot believe Bricks by Mind would spoil something. That's honestly really disappointing. I'm so disappointed, Bricks by Mind, that you would do that. Duck Bricks would never, and that's why if you're on the Duck Bricks YouTube channel,
Duck Bricks would never spoil anything. He would never do that.
Mm-hmm. He would never.
But I think 20. My point is, I think 20 episodes are enough to resolve everything that needs to be resolved. I don't think it's going. I mean, if we spend time with Mysterium and whatever the other one is talking about their hats, and if we spend time with Cryptor, then maybe not. But
Cryptor's dead.
Yeah,
right?
Is he? I don't remember. That's spoilers. I don't remember. Duck Bricks would never spoil anything.
No, Duck Bricks would never. Duck Bricks would never. No.
Yeah, I hope there's no, like, I'm sure there's gonna be an episode where they go and get a product, and the product has to, like, either drive or fly, and that's gonna be, like, half the episode is the product driving or flying. But I think there's plenty of time. It's not, like, I think that critique is more apt for something like Avengers Doomsday, where it's like, here's decades of movies that have to be brought into one movie, as opposed to a 20-episode season. Like, we still have a fifth of the entire Dragon's Rising story left. Like, I think that's a lot of time to resolve everything.
Yeah, I agree. I think that like we know we're not going to get a resolution on administrator. Okay, I sealed Zane obtained.
Oh my god.
I'm multitasking. We're not going to get a resolution on administrator. We're not going to get a resolution on wildfire backstory, but everything else, I think we are going to get.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people view media as like this checklist of like, here's all the things you need to resolve. I saw a tweet where someone was like, how are they going to resolve the connection between Raz and Chima? And it's like, I don't know. I don't think they are. Like, the Speed Orb set's coming apparently, so that would be cool. But I don't think there's going to be a scene where Cryptor goes, not Cryptor, God, I got Cryptor brain. Where Raz goes, I'm from the land of Chima, and there was these brave warriors named Laval and Krager, and they fought, like, no, it's just, at most, I think there's going to be a slight reference with the Speedor. I don't think that's going to be, that's not a plot point that needs to be resolved. That's backstory. That's something that exists for the real fans. Yeah, we have 7.5 hours left of Dragon's Rising, so we are safe. No, don't get me wrong, things can go wrong, but 7.5 hours is plenty of time. I have no fears about things going wrong right now. Hey, Doug Bricks, do you think Luby Bricks is going to dethrone Lego?
Man, I like. There's all the competitor Lego brands. It's cooked. It's just like they're never gonna get there. It's not.
I mean, I am an elitist about on-brand Lego, and I hate to be that guy, but I have tried other brands before, and I feel like the quality is not there where it matters. And I say that because obviously Lego has quality control issues. There's pieces breaking sometimes, and there's minifigures with poor printing and all of that. But the biggest thing is like the building experience Lego has down to a T, where I've put together competitive sets, and my fingers hurt. Like, they don't snap together right. And Lumi specifically, I think their minifigures are so ugly. And the builds look fine. They have some cool builds, but the minifigures are a very big part of the Lego brand. I don't think you could I think there's room for a real competitor to show up because Lego doesn't, because Mega is gone. I think there's room for a real competitor to show up, and I would like to see one because that will encourage Lego to be better, but I don't think anything will ever dethrone Lego.
Duckbricks is genuinely on a spinner side quest right now.
You're insane.
There's a world in which I will have every sealed Ninjago spinner in time for our video next week. So let me cook, man.
Okay. And the ones you don't want anymore, I'll take home with me.
Every single one sealed is on eBay. Fangdom is... Oh, I'm going to stop talking. I'll tell you this afterwards.
Oh, no, trust me, don't wait on buying that one, please, because I have something to... We have a conversation to have about that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're the Duckbricks B story. It's just like how in Dragon's Rising, the new ninja go on a B story sometimes, and sometimes it's really good, like in 4-part-1, and sometimes it's really bad, like in 4-part-2.
Chris says 30 episodes. Wow, this will be good. I'm not saying it will be. I'm saying it has the time to be. My point is, they have enough time to resolve everything. There's not a timing issue. There could be a writing issue. We haven't seen it yet. Crystallized, the issue was not that there was only 30 episodes. Crystallized, the issue was that they didn't have enough time. Crystallized issue is they didn't make the most of their time.
Yes.
You think we'll get a Roz Master reveal in part 1? Probably. I feel like that's a good mid-season finale.
I think that will be finale part 1, right? I could see that being part 1.
Especially because I assume whatever it is will be in the part 2 product, and I don't think they want the product to reveal it, though if the product did, that would be very that would be very like Lego, because that has happened many times, that kind of thing. So
yeah.
I don't think it's the end of the world if the product reveals it. But yeah, I think end of part 1 would make sense to be the time to reveal it. Or what if it's like the very first day? That would be cool. If that's like the very beginning of the season. It's just like, by the way, my master is this guy.
By the way, my master. Lord Ross.
Guys, I bought Possessed Lloyd for over $160 this weekend. Good price or not? I bought mine for $5 in 2017. I actually don't have an answer for you. I am a little baby boy spending hundreds on spinners, but I can't tell you what that figure's worth.
Yeah. I am little baby boy spending $100 of spinners as we speak right now.
How much did you pay for the Zane that you just bought?
We are in the process of looking on German eBay if there's something cheaper. I love it. I have sent the request out to the network of Lego shoppers that I have, personal Lego shoppers, and they are on it.
I think Fracture Slitherbottom will defeat Roz's master. I don't know about you. Yeah, I agree.
That's a spoiler for part 2. If we didn't find out his full name.
That's not a spoiler.
Everyone was. I put out a reel being like, I think all the Chima characters are dead. By the way, this is mild spoilers for Dragon's Rising Season 4 Part 2, and everyone got really angry at me because they were like, you revealed it in the real time. And I was like,
that's not a spoiler. That is an
people
use the word spoiler so loosely. My how I define spoiler is, are you revealing new information about the plot of the thing that you would not have known otherwise? And what you are talking about an Easter egg that is not plot related. That is not nothing to do with the plot of the show.
And I didn't even say anything other than that until I said spoiler.
No, you don't talk about. It would be spoilers if you talked about the context of like how we know that before.
I just said I think they're dead. Spoiler warning, everyone.
Well, like the because in our reaction I did put Akita in the thumbnail because she showed up in the trailer, and a few people were upset that I used her because it was a shot that wasn't in the trailer. But my logic is, it's a close up of her face. All it shows is Akita is in the season, which we know from the trailer. Sure, the shot is new, but you're not getting any new information. You learned from that thumbnail, Akita's in the season, which you already knew from the trailer. So if I showed Akita doing something that she does in an episode, that would be spoilers, because that's plot related. Just knowing she's in the show, that's all that picture that thumbnail shows. So I don't know, but some people have different opinions on spoilers.
All right, Cole secured for €100. Let's go. I love Vinted. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I think that it's a little silly. Like if I had said, let's say like for, I don't know, I don't even know what there is. Like for season 3, part 1, if I was like, and Morrow's back, guys, and he talks to Aaron, like, yes, that is a spoiler. But like, not, I think the Chima characters died years ago.
Yeah. Yes. You probably lost potential videos because they wanted to avoid spoilers. Well, the reaction video, I specifically did not put spoilers in the thumbnail, and then in the first 5 minutes we say, hey, there's spoilers. I'm not. If I wanted the maximum views, yeah, I would just put spoilers in the thumbnails. But it's not the goal's not to maximize views. The goal is to just get the people to watch it who want to watch it. So, if people don't want spoilers, they don't have to watch. I think it's perfectly fine to wait and not want spoilers. I think that's perfectly fine. So that's why the video exists, for people who have already watched it or don't care about spoilers.
Yeah. And it's like, I think that those videos on both our channels got about the same amount of views as they usually do.
And for me, it did okay. It's not like, I think it was like a 5 of 10 on my channel, where it's like, it got decent views, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like this heavy hitter where it's like, oh, he posted spoilers early, so he got 1 million views. No, it's at 20K, which is good. Okay, it's good. My Smart Play video is doing better than that. Yeah, it's a 4 of 10 on my channel. It did worse than Smart Play, Destiny's Bounty Adventure board game, and 2027 Ninjago sets revealed.
It is also a 4 of 10 on my channel. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alive but Gay was so 2023. Now we are alive but smart. True.
Are we alive, though?
What is the worst Ninjago set in your opinion? Not including price or how it looks, just the set itself.
Good question. Anything from Prime Empire? Prime Empire is a bad wage.
Scott's car, I think, is especially bad, though.
I don't know if it's the worst.
I hate that set. That's one of my least favorite sets of all time.
Ooh, maybe controversial opinion, but Firestone Mech.
Yeah, it has. Now that we have actual Titan mechs, that one did not age the best. I don't think it's anywhere near the worst, though. I mean, I think Legacy Ultrasonic Raider might be the answer.
Oh, Legacy Ultra, yeah. How do we feel about Warrior Bike?
I actually like Warrior Bike.
Overboard Attack.
I like that set as a kid. I don't know. I know it. That bike is really ugly.
That is, yeah. I don't like it.
I like Lloyd's little bike in that set, though, and I like Cyrus Borg's Walker, so...
Alright, yeah.
Oh, but actually, the real answer is the the core like second wave set, the like Zane training arena.
Oh yeah, because that set just doesn't work and just breaks. Yeah,
Though I might argue Ultrasonic Raider is worse than that. Genuinely, that one's
because
pretty.
it also doesn't work and breaks, but also
yes,
looks
and
bad.
at least it was trying to be something like that. That set at least has the wooden whipper in it, which is pretty funny.
Yes, the wooden whipper saves that set.
SOG headquarters. I love that set. That's cute.
Yeah, that reminded me of 2011 sets. Like
yeah, it's a spinner arena, so it's like big and wide and open. But like I think the stuff on the sides is fine.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through. Like I like a lot of the. I don't know. Like I've seen a lot of stuff I like here.
Yeah, there's not much I truly hate. I hated Serpentine Mech as a kid because it doesn't stay together.
I actually liked Serpentine Mech as a kid. I thought it was cool.
I do think it's cool. Like visually, I thought it was cool, but it would always fall apart when I played.
Looking
with
at Scott's car again, that thing sucks. That is really.
Well, it also was very selectively photographed because they didn't have the budget to build the back of the car, so the back of the car is not shown in any of the pictures. But it just like thins out. There's no back to that car. It's horrible.
Yeah, that is really bad. The blades are really awkward. Okay, that's really bad. I think the only good Prime Empire set is Empire Dragon. I actually really like that one.
That's fine. I don't.
And Gamers
See,
Market.
I do think Prime Empire is the worst full wave, but I still don't hate most of the sets.
Cyber Dragon's not great. Jay and Lloyd's Velocity Racers.
That's a goated set. That's a great toy.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Jay's bike Lloyd's bike is okay. Jay's jet is like kind of.
Was the Serpentine Mech even in the show? Not in the in the set, but the like Jay statue in the show is meant to be the Serpentine Mech. Gamers Market was goated. I mean, it's just a minifigure pack, but it is a good set. What else? Dude, Cole's 4+ car, that was a great set.
Cole's, that appeared in the show because that was the only like Cole vehicle that we got.
Kai's Jet Mech.
Yeah, that's not great.
No, I need to get another copy of that. I might have bought another copy of that from Bricks and Minifigs like a year ago and never built it, and now I've lost it.
T-posing Jay's Electromech 4+, but that's a 4+ set. I feel like you can't really judge.
Yeah, no, I hate when people call 4+ sets the worst sets. That one is.
Yeah.
It's not for us. It's not for you. It's for baby. It's for actually. Have you ever seen a 4-year-old? They can't do anything, man. That's who it's for. I do think it is one of the weaker 4+ sets still, but I think there's worse. I think it still serves the function it's supposed to. I also think like the 4+ Fire Dragon for like 2021 is worse because that thing can't even stand up.
Yeah, that's probably worse. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot. Like, I remember, yeah, like, I was building, like, I was like hanging out with like at a family gathering with like my little nephews, and like I was like, oh, I got some Ninjago sets for you, and like there was an age threshold where they like had like they could not do anything, man. Like, they did not understand what I put in front of them. Like the 6-year-olds were like kind of doing okay, but like you drop down 1 year to 5, and the 5-year-olds are just throwing pieces everywhere. It's
yeah,
like,
well, listen, H-Parts exist for a reason. Like there's a reason 4+ sets exist. They're not for us, but most of them serve their purpose, and they've actually gotten better recently. I've liked a lot of the recent 4+ sets. Unironically, the summer 4+ set is probably like one of the sets I like more from that wave.
Yeah,
I like it more than the combo vehicles. I probably honestly like it. The little Lloyd mech's good, but I probably like it more than that one. I like it more than the Land Bounty. Like, I get more enjoyment out of the 4+ set than I do. I'm not saying it's a better set, but personally, I like it more.
Which one was the summer 4+? Oh, the stupid ice.
Yeah, but dude, the buildable acid snake, and you can wag its tail. That's so awesome.
Yeah, the snake is really funny.
And the Ice Dragon is goofy. And then you get the walking acid snakes. It's such a good toy. And they said ignoring price, so the fact that it's $40 doesn't even matter. That might be the best set of all time if we ignore price.
I can't believe that they spent budget on the acid snake. I think that was that budget should have gone to Cryptor legs. Should have given them plain purple legs. And
I assume that's a 4+ thing. Is there an issue with are they afraid kids are going to put the tails in their mouth or something because they're like rubbery?
I feel like it's more a play thing. Like they wanted them to be able to stand on the big snake and the tail would get in the way.
Maybe. I don't know. It's really funny. I love that figure. That's like one of the funniest exclusive figures Ninjago has ever released.
Yes, I agree. That is really funny.
I love that toy.
I think Bricks by Mind should make enlarged versions of the Fire, Ice, and Acid monsters. That actually would be a really cool idea for you to do.
That is a good idea. I'm looking for ideas for build challenges because once I finish the spinner video, I'm getting back into custom build challenges. I want to have a few out before end of year. That's a good idea. And it would give you an excuse to build something cool for the ice monster. And then I could use the head from the 4+ set to make the larger acid monster. Yeah, I'd be open to that.
Sealed Zane and Zane, 375 euros. Let me cook.
Nice. I got mine for 140 back in the peak of LARPhood, but
yeah.
And mine's a North American box, which is rarer.
Well, can't win them all. I'm happy with that because all the other ones are like 600.
Yep. Yeah. What set do you guys think I should get? Old Town, Twin Titan Mech, Ultra Drag Battle, or Ninjago City Workshops? Old Town is the best of those, but it's also the most expensive.
Twin Titan Mechs.
Yeah, if you want a little cheaper, Twin Titan Mechs is my favorite of the next three. And that is the cheapest of the next three. I think I like City Workshops more than most people. People are pretty hard on that one. I don't hate it. But it is one of the weaker Ninjago cities, and I'm not the biggest fan of the Ultra Dragon Battle. It's like technically well made, but it's just a big statue.
Yeah.
I may change my opinion on that though once the show comes out, because then I'll actually care about it. Because right now it's just like it's not the thing I know.
Yep.
Ooh, a Frohiki mop mech needs to be a thing. True.
Oh, I agree. Super Pack 3-in-1. I'm seeing it opened, not sealed, for 400 euros or sealed for 1,500 euros. Oh my god, I don't.
Is that the one with Skeleton Bowling?
Skeleton Bowling, Chop Off Bike, and the little set.
Yeah, no.
No. Dock out. Ninjago.
I really hate the City Workshops. It actually kind of sucks. Wow.
Yeah, I don't.
I do think it's one of the weaker cities because it's one of the smaller cities. I do like it over the docks, though. I prefer it to the docks. Where's my Leroux leg print? True.
I don't know if I agree.
I also think it's one that, like, it suffers a lot if you don't have it with the other cities. But in my city setup, I've got it between... I've got it in Memorial to bridge the gap with the Ninjago City Gardens, and I think it fits really well there to have that, like, whole section of water with the back with the Zane Memorial. I think it looks really, really good.
Okay. That's fair.
Remember when we thought we were going to get the Crossroads instead? Yes.
Good times.
And that is one of those things where it's like not to talk land policy, because land, I love you guys.
Has Bricks by Mind
watching this? I truly there's more loud tunes, and it all ended up fake. Has it?
You're cutting out really badly.
Am I? Can you? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. You were cutting out really bad for a second.
Okay, but am I back? Am I back?
You're back. Season 12,
Okay.
episode 6, The Glitch.
Awesome. Dude, I need to pay for better. I'm in like a Wi-Fi desert. I think I mentioned this before, and I just have no good options.
Yeah.
If I get like 20 upload speed, that's like the best.
Dude, you should just move to my apartment in New York.
Yeah, no, that's cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap.
That's affordable. That's affordable. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. It's only how many sealed energy J spinners could I get per month? Like a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Mine gets Spectrum Wi-Fi. Does that work in Wi-Fi deserts? I don't know. I do need to look at. Here's Bricks by Mind life update. From what I've looked into, unfortunately, it seems like my best option is Starlink, which I hate because I'm not a fan of Elon Musk at all. But like, I also don't want to be doing this, so that may be what I go with. But I don't know if Spectrum's in my area, but if it is, I will look into that, because if I can get anything else that works, that's not Starlink, I will.
Yeah, you need to improve this.
Yeah, trust me, I don't like. Dude, one day it took me 2 hours to upload a short.
That is a bricks by mind moment.
That is a bricks by mind moment.
By mind moment.
Awesome. Mine is actively falling to
thinks
dust.
he's in Terra Carana right now. Correct. Correct.
Mine's internet is the land of lost thongs. I don't think you spelt that correctly.
That sounds dark.
I think this might be the end of the stream. I think we're wrapping up. I think the questions have slowed. The Duck Bricks is buying spinners. My Wi-Fi is cutting out.
Spinners.
I think this is the end of the stream.
It might be.
Listen, some weeks we have like 400 Lego sets leaked. Other weeks we have the shoe and the helmet and the Batmobile.
Yep.
So I appreciate everyone being here. I'm glad the donation overlays seem to be a success. We played through a few of them. I am going to contact Streamlabs support and ask why I'm seeing different ones than everyone else. And I did actually contact them earlier to ask why you can't see them, and they've not replied to me yet. But
awesome.
Maybe one day we'll have this fixed. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Thank you to the viewers, the donators, and everyone else. Hashtag Z that people already know. They're putting hashtag Z before it's over. Shout out Twitch chat. There was, I don't know, there was probably like 3 viewers on Twitch consistently, but we were there too. Maybe one day.
Awesome.
Thanks
Z.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.